Hi, we're playing motherfucking Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is Shadow Company. You can find us on Facebook, Shadow Company, / blog.
Some random.
It's something, yeah. You'll find it's in the
thing. It's super important people get there, right?
It's on the YouTube. Yeah, because I haven't really been like putting it out there, so that's why no one's watching it. But people probably will once I do. So I get off my lazy ass. We're using Streamscape for our sound. Dulux-oz did our plugins in Fantasy Grounds. Speaking of which, we use Fantasy Grounds for virtual tabletop. Where we last left off, the characters were exploring the Sacred Stone Monastery. They had taken a rest, and they heard some crying over on the top floor, and they went to go check it out, and they seen there was a monk crying over her sister's body, and they tried talking to her, but she was convinced that our heroes were the ones that killed them all, and she was able to escape, claiming
not wrong.
she could take. Yeah, no, she wasn't wrong, but claiming that she'll have her revenge later. And you guys tried following her down stairs and past the secret door. You found out Vhajjharma can now pass through that magical door. So you guys tried following her down there, but she eventually escaped after some struggles. You guys were able to explore the bottom floor. And there you found a bunch of cells and prisoners in the cells. And then before you know it, you're ambushed by invisible Duergar and some orc captains and a big giant had you guys trapped in that section. You guys were able to defeat them and get their keys and release the prisoners. The prisoners were a little bit, well actually quite a bit worse for wear. We're basically worn down. They haven't eaten for quite some time. They're pretty dehydrated. They're not in any shape to carry on and give out orders and stuff like that. So you guys fed them, gave them some water, and we'll say if you guys need to take a short rest, you guys did, probably on the top level, I'm not sure. But the prisoners want to definitely get out of their cell area, so if they can.
Yeah, we can take them up to the kitchens in the barrack area.
Yeah, they eat some, so you guys find them some food, and there's like rice and stuff like that. You guys boil them up, some rice, and they eat that, but they don't eat as much as you think they would, mostly because they've been sort of starving. They're definitely are all pretty skinny, but they definitely have a little bit more light on their face than when you first seen them. There's about 20 people. They include some teenagers, some about 6 kids. Those are human. There are 3 elves and just 1 dwarf. The rest are humans. And they're pretty much composed of peasants, cavern drivers. There's some merchants, some tribes folks, which are barbarian. You identify them as Oak Tribe. They sit off on the corner, and they kind of stare at you, Malichor. As you know that all tribes are pretty much enemies. And they kind of talk amongst themselves, and it seems that others don't like them much because the tribes folk kind of look, the elk clan look down to the rest of them. So there's 3 of them, 1 female, 2 males, and there's Brundenthor, who just gets done with his liquid soup of rice. And he kind of looks at you. What are we to do?
Well, we have to get you guys in condition to travel. First of all, we do have the Knights of Summit Hall on their way to collect the knight that's below that came in with you, I'm guessing?
Yes. I didn't know it was below.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm going to share this idea with my comrades and see what they think, but we have one of your captors in another room, and my thoughts are we bring him in here so we can have a discussion on why they brought you here, why you're here, and where Gundren may have been taken.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you guys kind of checked out the rest of the monastery.
Yeah.
And during this time, everyone has fled. So.
Except for those people down in
except for the guy you have tied up, and you have one dwarf.
That makes sense.
Yep, and one Duergar, right?
Yeah.
Diamond. So, I'm guessing that most of us want to have a long rest to regather strength and abilities, and then Kevril and Vhajjharma might be able to go underneath and go through the stairwell to see where that leads, because they're the only two that can.
Well, only because they have the medallion. I assume whoever else would wear it can go too.
Sure.
Does not have to be me.
It should be.
But I want all my spells back before I do that. So yes, long rest is preferable.
May I say something? Well, it seems, I don't think none of the people here feel like sleeping in a place like this. I think most of them would like to get away from it.
We can definitely make camp a little ways away.
Maybe keep eye on, see if the knights are coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
True. If Criella and I could camp with them outside the monastery, if you and Kevril want to check out the stairwell after we rest.
Well, I think what they are saying is they do not want to rest inside the monastery.
Sure.
They want to rest camping out.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've been cooped up here for a while. It brings back memories, and
I am not against also resting separately from monastery. Could keep eye see if people try to return.
And I do worry about splitting us up, because anything that is behind a magical door.
17 levels below the earth.
Right. I don't know if we do ourselves a service by splitting up, especially since we know that Wolf is waiting for us back in Red Larch.
Okay. So, do you suggest we take the long rest and secure them with a camp, and then?
How far away are we? Is Brendathor listening, or are you guys off on the side?
No, yeah, we can share this.
Okay. He's there with you. All right. I suggest you. I think these people, they wish to carry on back to Red Larch as soon as possible. It'll be slow going, but
Understandable.
I mean, some of them aren't from Red Larch, but how far away is it?
It's a ways on foot. It's
Yes, we flew.
yeah, it's probably
We still have our beasts. We cannot leave behind.
What beast?
probably at least 4 or 5 days.
What beast is it you speak of?
We have some flying beasts that we liberated.
I'll be damned if I'm flying.
Perhaps are there horses and carriages nearby we can commandeer for them? Does the monastery have any such thing? They have to go some places sometimes, don't they?
Maybe that's down at the bottom of the stairs. We don't know.
I mean, you guys have checked the whole monastery. There is no stables here, so.
Yeah, so they're not keeping horses 17 feet. They're 17 levels down underground.
Would the people be willing to wait for the knights who may be able to accompany them back to Red Larch?
It would definitely give them protection, since they have.
They should only be a day away or so.
It is probably recommended.
Do you have a map?
I think we do.
Yeah, you guys have one from Red Larch, so that you guys been using. I think you picked one up from Eldritch or something like that.
Yes.
So,
We could probably
show me
create
where
one
you're
anyway.
so you guys
Alright.
show him where he's
Open
at.
up the map and
I'm sure you guys kind of remember. I don't have to open that.
Yeah.
And he takes a look at it and yes, estimate about 2.5 days on foot.
well, we can outfit you with weapons from the sparring room and the training room. You can take supplies from the kitchens. There's bedding that you could take.
I don't think these people are in any shape to hold a weapon, and nor am I.
That's why I think you should wait for the knights, because if you get overrun by even a small band of, ruffians or bandits, you're not in a good position to defend yourself.
Wait, you propose us stay here? From what I see it, the nights might take weeks.
Well, we
could send her bat off in the direction of Summit Hall and see if they've started to make their way and give us a report about how long it takes to fly from them back here.
Mm-hmm.
And we should be able to know by morning how long it'll take for them to be here.
Alright, so you propose we go out and rest and then find out how long they would take.
yes. And
From this map, it looks like they'd have to go around the river. I mean, you're talking at least 2 weeks.
It's possible, but they also may have methods of travel that we're not aware of.
You do remember them saying that it would take them a while to get there.
Just trying to be optimistic.
Yeah. I'm just letting you guys know, just in case you forgot, because you guys said, why don't you just meet us there? And they said it would take them like 2 weeks. Because they have to go around to the bridge. You guys fly.
We're like, Brennan-Thor, look. We have to get information from you. You guys aren't ready to travel. You're in no shape to be negotiating on travel on what's going to happen today.
The hell I'm not.
Hey, you're talking to Gundren's kid. I'm just
I
as
know
stubborn
who I'm
as you,
talking
old
to.
man.
You think so? Look,
I don't need your lip right now, old man.
I
We need
know.
information.
you respect your elders. He's a bit grumpy.
Apparently, I think you should give us a tad bit of respect for getting you out of those cages. Now, why don't
Look,
you?
I appreciate your
sharing-
respect, but staying here is a death trap. Who knows when I'll be back?
Let's
And
make
you
some
never,
camp in the hills.
you never
shall we?
actually asked what we know. What
That's
is
what
down there? I'm afraid there's more of them.
Yes,
They
we're not
could
in
be
the
up
position
any
where-
second.
Right.
I've seen others, mage type fellows. I don't know what
We're
kind
not-
of magic, and
look,
I've never seen anything
Look,
like it.
you're not sharing anything yet, and you're not.
Can I cover his mouth with my mage hand?
Tell us what you've seen. You're not in the
okay.
position to
You
travel
cast
yet,
Mage Hand.
and we're
It
the only
goes
people here
on
that
his
can
mouth.
defend you.
What the fuck is this? He gets up and just walks away, pissed.
Alright, then leave him. We will leave him. I don't care.
Let's just grab all the food we can. We'll camp out in the hills for the night, and we'll discuss it in the morning once everyone is rested and fed.
Good idea.
A child, a red-haired child, kind of walks up to you.
Oh, babies.
Up to Criella and like tugs on Criella and looks up. Can we go now?
What's that, youngin?
Can we go now?
Yes, let's go. You may climb on my back if you need to.
Yay! All right, you get down and she gets on her back, and her parent, obviously her mother gets up. Teresa, get down! What are you doing? And she's
It's
like,
all right.
"Oh."
It's quite all right. We're going to help you on our way out into the hills. If she needs a ride, she's welcome.
Are you sure it's not troubling you?
Not at all, ma'am. Not at all.
All right. Oh, that's not. Are you sure?
I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, but I think we're all anxious. We want to get out of here as soon as possible.
Let's be on our way.
Okay. So you guys gather up all the people and go camp. How far away do you guys want to camp?
How far do they want to go away from the monastery?
They'll go. They want to go as far as possible. But
That's
they're traveling half speed right now, so.
We want to. We want to be close enough where we can get back and go down those.
There are hills around, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why don't we go up on the hill where we can see the monastery, but far enough away that people are comfortable?
That'll work.
More like maybe half a mile or so.
Can I make a survival check?
You
to
can
pick
see
out
the hill where the monastery is, but the monastery is kind of hidden. You guys can only see it because you guys are above it. But yeah, you can see like it's got like the inside the hill. There's like these cracks inside the hill with these stone walls around it. So, but yeah, you can have an eye of that same spot, but not the monastery itself. But that's fine. You can make a survival check to find a good spot.
I want to make a survival check so we can find a solid place to camp that might be out of the wind and protected a little bit from the elements.
Sure. Roll that in the tower, please.
I can also be sending
Excellent.
back to be making rounds if they're, if we are far enough that we can't keep an eye on it all day.
And if you give me at least an hour to cast it, I can bring back my raven and we can take turns with that.
There we go.
I think your raven your bat is going to Summit Hall.
My bad?
Yes. Yes, because that
Why?
was because you sent a note to Summit Hall for them to come.
No, that was the raven was sent.
Oh, okay.
No, the raven was destroyed.
What did?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
your
the
bat.
raven was destroyed. Oh, it was my bat.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And since it took you guys, I forget the movement speed of the hippogriffs. Let me see what they are. I think it'll take your bat a little bit longer. Also, there's a chance it doesn't make it too.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll know it because it'll die.
Oops.
But it'll be dead.
H.I.
Nights never come.
Hippogriff. Hippogriff has a fly of 60. I think bat has a fly of what, 30?
30 or 40, I think.
So the bat will take like 8 hours, probably like 6 hours to get there
Okay.
or so. That's just a
And we
rough
just
estimate.
went back in time.
Oh
How
no,
much
it's 30
time did we
feet, so
gain?
it's gonna take. It took you guys 4. It's gonna take 8 hours to get there. So you guys have. You went back. You sent the bat after you went back in time. So.
Okay.
Time travel!
Yeah,
Ugh.
fucking time makes everything confusing.
These time
So you
paradoxes.
guys took a rest, and then it took you guys another hour. So it's been about 3 hours since you sent the bat, we'll say.
Okay.
With checking out the level, taking your rest. You're taking another rest now, so we'll just say it's 4 hours. You guys can take another short rest. So you get the benefits of a short rest, except I think if you already got your spell retrieval, you don't get it for like 24 hours. So until the next day. But you can use the rest of your hit dice if you have hit points to replace.
Oh, I definitely need to have hit points to replace.
Yeah, I think we wanted to take a long rest though and just sleep
Yes.
over.
Because
Yeah,
I
let's
do
just
need
do
to
that.
have.
We camped
Okay,
in the right
you
spot.
don't have to expend hit dice because remember you only get half your hit dice back when you take a long rest, so it's totally fine. You guys find a spot. It's actually under cover of winds. There's a shroud of trees, over here and a lot of rocks, so it gives you guys cover. No one should be able to see you, except it is gonna get pretty cold tonight.
Yeah, I went in the monastery and gathered bedding from the barracks.
Okay, good job.
We can start.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many
So-
blankets, but there's some at least. They can all huddle
Can't I
together.
kind of make them like electric blankets because I can heat things with my prestidigitation, make them warmer?
You can heat stones if you want.
Yeah,
and then
I-
you put them
I
in
think I'll
blankets.
do that.
That's
So we don't have to have a fire going.
yes, yeah, totally.
Keep the stones and stick them about a foot under
Okay,
the ground.
so you take some
Yeah.
time. I mean, it takes you like an extra, probably an hour just to heat all the stones to where they should
Yeah.
be.
I'll
So
just
now-
leave them around people so they're surrounded by
So-
warm
So
stone.
now it's 4 hours. Anyone can. Well, you guys probably don't want to take a short rest. So you don't waste your hit dice.
I'll take watch.
Let me see here. 1, 2, so that's 8 hours. Roll, Vhajjharma, can you roll 2 20-siders, please?
Okay.
We'll see if your bat makes it.
Hmm.
Okay. So you, well, your bat does. What was your bat's orders, to come back after it dropped off the ladder,
Yes.
or disappear?
Don't come back.
Well, it can disappear, and then when it disappears, it goes in your pocket, so it doesn't have to travel. So
Oh. Well, that would probably be faster.
yeah.
Into my pocket.
Okay. So, sleep time. Who's going on watch? First, second, and third.
Malichor volunteered first, I guess.
I'll take a watch too.
Okay. And who's third watch?
I'll go third.
Oh, good, I sleep.
All right. The prisoners are they stir for about a good hour. They're kind of talking, and a lot of them are pretty jumpy. Like when you guys go over to help them, and they kind of jump out of their bed quite often. But after about an hour, they're all pretty much asleep. On first watch, let's see if anything happens. On first watch, you're woken up by a scream, and one of the kids are crying out, and one of the adults helped the kid. So,
Poor babies. Aces. Childhood traumas.
Yep.
all right. Second watch, we'll see if anything happens. Who's second watch?
Hey!
Good roll.
Alright, I see giant.
No, you already killed them.
No, I didn't.
I mean, you didn't kill them. You've already set them up to come back. Wish I could spell. I'll just make it up. Okay. There's some stirring within the camp itself, and you can see the Uthgar people, after about 4.5 hours of rest or so, they kind of get up, and you can see them trying to quietly go. But because you're very perceptive, you're able to catch them on the corner of your eye.
Alright, how far away are they from me?
However far you want, wherever you want to be. I mean, I'm sure they're at one end from you, so
Right.
whatever, 30 feet.
Alright, yeah, when I see them kind of start slinking off, I'll just kind of stand up and see if any of them make eye contact with me, and if they do, I'll just kind of wave them this direction.
All right. One of the one in back, the girl in back, she kind of looks at you, You can see her hair is all ratted, and she's wearing torn, looks like lambskin. And she kind of looks at you, and she just kind of.
I'll put my fingers in my lips. I'll put my fingers in my lips and just motion her over.
And she just shakes her head.
Yes, strange man waving me over. I will come.
and then the other two are sneaking off. So they didn't really notice you. Only she did. And then she kind of runs over and catches up to him as they start going down this hill.
Which way are they going? Are they going back towards the monastery? Away? Where are they going?
They think they're sneaking from you. She's the only one that realizes you're there, but you notice that she doesn't tell them anything. She just kind of goes off with them. They're going to the north.
Okay. I will walk over to Criella's boot, kick her boot real quick. Just very quietly get down next to her and say, got a group wandering off. I'm going to go follow them really quick.
All right, I got it. I'll keep watching.
Oh, your watch starts early.
Yep.
All right. Well, you'll have to rest longer because you're woken up, by the way. But that's fine.
I'm going to sneak after them.
Okay, please roll your sneak.
Sneaky.
As you follow them, you can see them going down the hill heading north. They stop by a tree where there's a couple branches, and they kind of pick it up and start breaking some of the branches off. And you can see the girl nervously look around. She looks around, and you notice her look straight in your direction. And she just kind of has a scrawl on her face, and then she goes to the other guys and she says something to them.
If she spots me, I'll just stand up where I'm at. And then, not stealthily, but quietly, so I'm not arousing everybody else's attention, walk towards them.
Alright, so you're going to stand up? You can roll insight to figure if she did spot you, but...
Rises slowly from
I'll roll that real quick just to see.
If you want. Up to you.
I have a feeling she probably did.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your natural instinct, you can act on that too, so that's fine.
She did.
Yeah, you think she definitely spotted you. She's probably telling them about you now because you're falling.
Yeah. I'll stand up and walk in her direction.
They stop breaking their branches, and then the one of the males, a bald head male with a streak of hair down his head. He's probably older, maybe around his 50s. He's tattooed all over the place, and he says something in a language that you don't understand. Probably.
Yep.
Do you speak Uthgar, which is Barbarian?
No,
I didn't think so.
No. I'll just say, heading off on your own at night.
Nice speak.
More power to you.
Bad coming.
Where is it coming from? Don't you think we should let everyone else know if you know something?
No, I think he said he speaks bad common.
Oh, he speaks bad common. I misunderstood. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't speak Uthgar at all, so we'll have to make do.
All right. Uthgar, go.
You are more than welcome to. Don't you think that there are benefits to traveling in numbers, though?
Civilized people don't like Uthgar.
I know. Trust me, I'm familiar with people not liking particular races. But really think you're going to survive the wilderness, the three of you alone?
He kind of looks at you like he doesn't understand what you're saying.
Bless you.
Just raise my hand. Three. You three. Go. Alone. That's good.
You can roll a persuasion check. See if he understands you. Okay, that's pretty good. Thanks for rolling the tower.
Yep.
This. He points at the ground. This. And then he points at the sky, and then he points at the tree. This is Uthgar. Uthgar. Forever live.
You must do what you think is right. I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to protect you in the best way that I can. So if you need to go, you go. Take this. I'll reach into my bag. Let's see what I have. I give him some weapons.
Okay, as you reach in the bag, they kind of spring back and they take their half-made staffs.
They're sticks.
Yeah, they're sticks.
If I see them think it's a threatening reaction, I'll put my hands up and just say, "Gift, gift."
He kind of looks at the lady and she's like,
I'll grab. I don't really have anything they're gonna want. I'll grab 3 dirks that I have, and I'll pass them out to those guys so that at least they have something.
How do you pass them to him?
I'll take the blade in my hand and I'll hand them handle first.
All right. They slowly walk up to you and they see the blade, and time tickets. We'll just have your persuasion roll. Go for it. And he looks at it and he looks up and he looks down and he looks at you. Uthgar, take.
I'll nod. I'll hand it to him again. Push it in their direction.
I am one with streams. And then he takes it. Basically, I just told you his name. He's one with streams.
One with streams.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll point at myself. Kevril.
I'll remember.
Safe journeys.
And they take back. He takes the one guy in front. He kind of takes all the weapons and puts it in his side.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then they go back and they kind of stare at you as they make their staffs, and they use their new weapons to do that.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool. I'll let them be. I'll turn around and I'll head back to camp then.
Alright, cool. And then you go back to bed. This will cost you guys another 2 hours, but that's fine. Your watch is up, and third watch, which is Criella, right?
Yep.
I'll obviously inform her what happened before I turn in.
Okay. By middle of third watch, Vhajjharma is done with a full rest. She can start studying her spells.
Yay!
And then, because you just rest the whole time. And third watch, you can see the sun rising over in the distance. And there's a cool breeze coming. And off further to the west, you see some storm clouds coming. There is one disturbing thing that happens now. Those that were sleeping, you guys have some kind of a dream. You feel a great loss, and those that are awake, you feel very similar. You feel like you've lost something dear to you. It's like you ever get that weird instinct, something bad happened, or you've been let down or something like that. So.
But I am still sleeping, or am I awake?
Oh,
now?
you're awake. The people both
Okay,
sleeping
sorry.
and the wake people get it.
Loss.
I think.
Can I?
Someone's supposed to.
Can I detect magic?
Sure.
While I'm feeling this way, I feel suspicious that that's something I would check.
Yeah, okay, it takes you 10 minutes to cast a ritual. It extends 30 feet. You only see the magic items that are on the characters. On your companions.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, since you've already cast that, I do have a silver ring, but I wonder if it does anything.
Oh.
You have a what?
A silver ring.
Where'd you get that ring from?
It once belonged to a certain halfling.
Oh.
Yeah. We don't know which halfling.
She has the one ring.
I got it. I got it. I know. I know where you stole it from. Don't worry.
Okay.
I remember which ring too.
Will come stand within 30 feet of me.
Before I go and
I will identify it for you and see what it is.
much appreciated.
Was it magical?
We're finding out, aren't we?
I didn't know, so
Yes, it doesn't glow magical.
It
Okay.
It was
does
an
not.
ornate.
No.
It was an ornate ring. We knew that, but yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Do I need to identify it? Could it be significant in some other way?
If it's not
No.
magical, if it doesn't ring up magical, then identify doesn't necessarily work. It only works on more magic items. So.
Does it have any etchings in it?
It does. It's engraved. It has 3 small gems in it, 3 small rubies, or at least pieces of rubies that are cut and carved. It's definitely worth some money. How much is it worth?
What?
Krill? Do you remember?
I don't know. I never.
It was a lot.
What is the engraving?
You want to appraise it? You can just roll a
I just was curious if I
an
could read it.
investigation. No, the engraving isn't words.
Oh, it's just ornate. It's
Yeah.
just ornate engravings. Oh, okay.
You can see that. What's that?
I have a fair amount of things to sell at some point, so I'm not going to worry about.
Right.
I figure out how much it's worth now.
Well, I'll just roll investigation. Well, don't worry. You figure it out. It's like 250 gold. So.
Okay.
Yes, we need a town
Just so you
to
can
sell
write it down,
something.
so I don't forget about it later.
Yes.
I think that's the one. The problem about the ones from a while ago is like, don't remember. Do you have it on your character sheet, a silver ring? Did you write it in, or did I give it to you?
I wrote it in.
Okay, yeah, then that's what that is.
So, are the former captives in a more talkative mood after breakfast today?
Not so much.
Can I detect thoughts?
Sure.
I'm bored with this.
All right. You get various thoughts. I would say they average out. When are we gonna leave? And I haven't rested and ate this well in a long time. I can't believe I'm alive.
Can't believe it's not butter.
The kids wanna go play. There's also a mixture of a fear. So there's a lot of fear in their hearts, and their hearts are very heavy.
Does somebody want to try to have another conversation with Brennan Thor?
Not particularly.
What do we want from him?
I think we need to get him
Brennan
beat.
Thor
Shall I
is a very
What do we
famous
want to
scholar, but he works at a desk, and he's been captured for a while, so he's maybe
I just
not the
want
most
to know
cheerful.
how long ago Gundren was taken away, so timelines.
You can go talk to him if you want.
I
I'll
will
try.
go. Well,
Okay.
perhaps I will speak to him and I will charm him
He's
because
Let's not do that.
Knows he's been
why?
charm him.
people do
Yeah,
know
when
when you
you
charm them.
probably
They
even
after it
more
wears off, they know you did do magic. So
I know.
yeah, okay.
Malichor will be nearby. What will the dwarf
So
man
you walk out. He's got his hands crossed, just looking out. He's playing with some rocks in one of his hands, like kind of twirling back
Brennan
and forth
Thor.
like marbles. He's like, huh? What?
Just give me some information about my godfather.
So can I be nearby and detect his thoughts
Can-
while Malichor is asking him questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can you roll a persuasion check with advantage?
Yes.
Not you, Mark. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
You're doing detect thoughts.
Yes. Just within listening range so that I can grasp what he is not saying,
Malichor. I'm sorry.
which
about
is
before.
everything.
Yeah. Well, you're just surface thoughts. I mean, honestly, you're probably not gonna get. I'll tell you if it's anything odd. I just don't
Okay.
want to do like every sentence.
No, I just want, if he's too busy being mad, but he knows the answers, he doesn't want to say them to
like if he's
Malichor.
lying and stuff like something's not matching up, basically, right? Makes sense.
Well, I just, if he's too busy being mad and stubborn, but he knows the answers, he just isn't going to give them to Malichor for whatever reason.
Yeah. So he. I was thinking about our conversation. I'm sorry, Malichor.
Apology accepted. I was a little amped up from beating the hell out of that giant flab.
As well as
Flab
myself. I was quite.
I'm using all the skills that Gundren taught me trying to find his ass. We just need to know how long ago he was taken. What kind of shape he was in. Who may have been involved.
When we were first taken, we were pretty good. Then, when the air people attacked, the monks were able to escape with some of us, and they brought us here. That's when they split us. That's when they split us apart. They took him down. He fought the whole way. You know him. They had to knock him out.
They took him down the far stairs that no one can see?
I don't know. I just heard that they're gonna take him down. I was quickly locked in a cell. Made to work.
When did the Feathergale Knights attack you? Do you remember
a few
them saying
hours?
anything?
A few hours after the monks attacked us when we crossed the river.
So, the monks attacked you in Belliard
No,
as you crossed the river.
on our way to Belliard. There's a. Oh wait, you don't have it. You can probably close the monastery maps because I'll just bring them up if you guys need them because I'll give you the other maps since you're outside. If you're gonna go back in there, we'll just you'll go to it. Okay, there's a square there below Billiard. That's where they were found. That's where they're attacked. That's where the knights told you they found the bodies.
Then, do you remember anything odd about the attack of the Feathergale Knights? Were they?
Other than those cursed
You
flying
mentioned
beasts.
that they took the. You mentioned they took the barbarian woman.
The monks were able to take one of them down by shooting some kind of darts at him. When he went down, he flew. He had like wings.
Yeah,
Wings that came from his armor.
Yes, we've had a skirmish with them as well. We have 3 of their mounts.
I see.
They
We
pushed
killed their leader,
Mm.
and they're being observed by Arakanara. Is that right?
Sure.
Eagle men.
Araconda or something.
Yeah, they're being observed by a group of Araconda from the airplane.
He will roll
Does
a
that mean
history
anything
check.
to you?
Yes, Arakropka. They're only seen in times when elemental powers are skewed.
Do you think that they'd be an ally at this point?
They
did save Vhajjharma.
They are neutral, but they wish to keep balance. So, if your cause is to set the balance right, they would help you, I believe. I've not seen one myself.
Now, you mentioned that they took the barbarian woman, is that correct?
Yes.
You know what she was carrying? Some kind of code?
Code. What is this code you speak of?
According to the Emerald Enclave and the Summit All Knights, she was carrying a code of some kind.
If she was carrying such, I don't know.
And there was, where's the rest of the delegation? I mean, where did these other captives, were these other people here when you were brought in?
Some.
How? Don't you find it strange that they're bringing in families and making the children work?
I don't think these are good people, Malichor. I think they're complete evil. They must be stopped at all costs.
People in the monastery, you mean?
I don't know what they're up to, but there's something going on. There's something going on under these hills. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, we can probably get Kevril, our dark elf friend, is acquainted with Helen Ray. Did you speak to her?
She was some sort of leader there, right?
I assume so.
I've heard her name spoken.
Would you mind coming with me and speaking to
the dwarf
with us as a group?
The Duergars spoke of her as the master.
I'll motion to Kevril and Criella in so that they come and join the discussion.
Okay. He hasn't been lying or anything. There hasn't been anything odd that you've seen, Vhajjharma. So.
Okay.
Mark off your spell, by the way, too.
So, sir, do you know what happened to... You mentioned that the Feathergale Knights took the Barbarian, Teresial, but do you know what happened to the other two delegates?
I don't remember their names.
There was Rundorth and Desena. One was a dwarven smith.
Oh, Rundorth, yes. Him and Gundren were taken down.
And the human, do you know what happened to him?
They took the knight's body with them, and who was the human? I mean,
The same Majora?
Desera?
That's the barbarian woman, right?
Yeah.
Teresial was the barbarian.
Yeah, she's the barbarian.
Yeah, Majora was a human noble.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think her name was Desera, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah, from Waterdeep.
Yeah. I believe that the Barbarian and Desera were taken by these people on flying creatures.
Now, we've run into the Black Earth here. The people at the Feathergale are worshipping some kind of evil air spirit, air elemental. There's another group we ran into that's engaged with the water elemental. Are all of these groups working apart, trying to take control, taking wanting their elemental to gain power. I don't understand how any of this works.
I don't know either. That's the first news I'm getting of this.
So you were not aware of any of this transpiring in the valley before you were captured?
No, of course not. I know that these Black Earth, as they call them, they're as grumpy as any dwarf. They don't back down from any fight.
You said that they took Grundon below. Have you ever seen anyone come back up?
I've seen people, I believe they came up. They only brought us to the places to dig in the mines and come back to the cells. And not all of us, some of us stayed in the cells. Sometimes we worked for 24 hours, but I would hear of the passings. They talked of an obelisk.
Oh boy. They say it was below the monastery?
I don't know, but they spoke of an obelisk.
Great, we need
What?
another one.
Anything specific that you picked up about the obelisk?
I've heard it mentioned a couple times. It seemed to be something, I'm not sure, maybe something of worship.
Did
It
they
seemed
mention
to
a
me-
color?
No.
We have seen such a thing below Red Larch.
Low Red Larch?
Yes.
There is an obelisk underneath the city of Red Larch.
It seems we have much to discuss.
It does.
Yes.
Perhaps we could start heading in that direction and we can talk about such. I want to know your
Well-
adventures. Everything. There's something about they took the books too.
Mm-hmm.
The books that you were carrying?
Yes. They
Yeah,
sold it to
we were-
some green fat man, some pirate on a boat.
You know that man.
You do. Where is he? He gets up.
Well, if you want to come with us, we can show you where he is. But we should, before we get back on the road to Red Larch, we want to go down those steps at the monastery and see what's at the bottom.
I don't know what's down there, but whatever it is, I am under the opinion that it's best we get back to Red Larch and come back later.
I agree, because I cannot go down with you.
What
I don't know what you mean, but
what do you
I-
think,
I think
Kevril and
that's-
Vhajjharma?
thinking about
Should we-
things acting rash has never gotten a dwarf anywhere. But dead.
Well, there are a couple of spells that I would prefer to have before going into another underground crazy business.
Also, it should be said
We went back.
that this place is made of, it's dwarven and it's old. Older than
Yes.
these bones even.
Well, we don't know what's beneath several places, and so maybe perhaps I'm
Several
not
places.
crushed by not knowing what is under here either. We will have to go back and explore all of them. If Criella cannot come down with us,
I can't go down.
It'd even be safer to try and go below the one under Riverguard, considering we.
Yes. I
have
don't
looked at-
prefer to split up to go down below this place at this point, since it has taken all four of us to get out in the first place.
At least Riverguard, we could. We would be pretty secure that nobody was going to attack us from behind.
Yeah.
We need to find someone of sufficient magical means to create whatever magics we need to be able to all pass through these barriers. Although
I need to talk
must
to.
tell you,
Well,
I need
here's
to
a
talk
theory.
to the wolf.
Is there space?
He's a
Is there...
druid that lives in Red Larch.
So, I guess an idea is, that door that I can go through because I have the medallion. Is there space under it? Can we make space under it? Can I pass through and then pass the medallion under to the next, and pass through and then pass the medallion under to the next? For us all to be able to go through the door?
You don't know.
throw the
But
amulet.
you have to be attuned to the amulet for it to work. So.
All right then.
So we
I'd
need two
prefer
more
not
amulets.
to separate.
I think that's wise.
So the amulet that Vhajjharma wears is from here. The amulet that I wear is from Riverguard.
Mhm.
We need to find the amulet from the Spire,
Yep.
and we need to find the amulet from whatever the other keep is that we.
Let me
Have
see
not
these
visited.
amulets.
Fire.
What amulets you talk of?
I'll show him the one I have.
He looks at it.
Do they connect? I mean,
It's
are
got
they
to be
piece of a
closer,
puzzle?
boy. I can't see.
Turns you into Voltron when you put that together.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh yeah. By the
Mario-
way, I made things for your amulets where you guys can just click them and then they'll work. And I put on under your actions.
I see. Amulet of stone.
Yeah, you just
So what
click
does
it
that
and you'll
mean?
get those abilities.
So I just click the star.
Got a
What is
little
that?
guy.
no.
Oh, look, I just came up. So
If
what
you click
does
the
that?
little
What
And
does that
it'll
do?
just put on. It'll put on. So you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. You're the only one that really needs to have it on, but only click it once.
Okay,
Because
clicked
once you
it
do it,
once.
it's on. So. And yours, you can click yours if you want, Kevril. It will just say.
I need to click mine. I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I think there's something else in there too that I should have put in there that I forgot about, which is a swim
Mine?
speed. So.
Yeah, the swimming movement.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Yeah, it's missing that. I can write it. In
Oh,
there.
didn't I
just
put it in
gives you-
there? No, I think I did put it in there. I swear I put it in there.
So
Yeah, there is swim speed of 40. So if you hit the thing, it comes up as an effect on your combat tracker, and then you see it.
Oh, I see.
I was just reading the thing, but yeah, that's cool.
so
Oh,
Have we-
it also comes up as a sound too.
have we tried to put them together? Do they match up? Like when we're showing Brennan Thor, do they connect? They look like
No, they
Like
they,
in
they
the
go
shape of
apart
puzzle
like
pieces or
before. No,
something?
they go apart like magnets, like very strong magnets. So he takes a look at them.
Because earth and water are opposing.
Sure.
I don't know what these mean. What are they? And remember, he's a famous scholar, so he knows a lot.
I was trying to use a skeleton. Right.
Yes.
Our theory is
And you
these
guys
are
are actually friends with them, so you remember him before.
the theory is these are amulets attuned to the elemental of earth and of water, and we assume that each one of these monasteries has a magical door that you need an amulet to get through. So we need air and fire.
We have contacts in Red Larch with the Harpers. I wonder if they would be able to find out more about this for us, since they're here in the valley and we're new to it.
Harper's, you say? He smiles. Who's your contact?
Should we
What?
tell you that? I don't know.
Why do you ask? Are you a Harper now, Brennan Thor?
He smiles. Perhaps.
Well, we'll let.
There's no reason hiding it from you. I am. Indeed.
Well, then you don't know who your contact is in Red Larch?
I'm sent here to bring some books because you're in Red Larch. You probably ran into the wolf.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I was to give him some books he requested.
All right.
There's
We
one
can-
book in particular. It's an ancient book.
And that was.
I cannot read it. It's in the druid's secret language.
Oh, gotcha.
That's good.
All right.
But it was stored at Mirabar for safekeeping.
Well, we should make our way back to Red Larch regardless.
Yeah, I think that's the best at this
I
point.
I
Even
agree.
really don't want to.
So
I know.
why
But there
don't
are
we?
lots of places to explore. We have to go back.
Yeah. Why don't we whistle our winged mounts, and then I'll travel on ground with the group.
Okay, we will keep watch, make sure nothing is coming around us.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do travel. It'll probably take you guys about 2... See, you can travel 1, 2, 3, 4... So it'll take you 2.5 days. Normally it only take you guys like a day, maybe.
Mhm.
But we're slow with children.
Scarlet Moon... Oh, actually, no, it'd be more. 1, 2... Yeah, it'll be about 3 days total. So, with the... Because you guys gotta go through the hills. You're actually closer to the desert and river. It's not the... I was thinking it was Feathergale's Spire, but that's much closer. You guys on foot would probably only take maybe less than 2 days to travel it. So do you guys want to do a forced march? Or do you want to do a regular march with rest?
Well,
Regular.
I mean, we want to get back there because Wolf was concerned about the
Ritual.
ritual that was going to go down at Sacred Moon Temple. So I think we should hoof it.
well, we are a couple hours ahead of the game, correct? We went back in time.
True, but it's better to still be ahead of the game when we arrive.
And we
Well,
have
well-
children and very sick and broken people.
I mean,
So I don't know how we can make them run unless, I guess, we put children on our flying beasts with us and make
I was
the
thinking
adults
that.
run.
We could put the old and the fly and the young on the
Have any food or energy.
There
on
you
the
go.
flying.
You can give yourself inspiration, Vhajjharma. That's a very good idea. Which you can fit quite a bit on your flying beast because they are pretty malnourished. So they're pretty light, lighter than you guys. They don't have gear, also. So you guys can walk on foot. Malichor could probably carry someone or 2 kids if you guys want. You can fit more on the beast, but that will help them to travel at
Trust
regular
us.
speed. If you guys want to huff it through the night, you can, but of course that will require endurance checks basically. So
I think we should try because we don't want to get there too late and find that something else has befallen Red Larch.
Yeah. Well, also, one of you could fly ahead and see if they could send a cart and horses back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do that.
Take 2 of the mounts and use those to carry the kids in the old and let Criella take off.
Yeah.
and leave one
It's-
mount here so that you guys can patrol.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, the 2. Well, you could have the. How many do we have? We have 3 mounts or 4? We have 4, right?
3.
Oh,
Three.
also, in the middle of last night, your bat came back.
Okay.
Vhajjharma, by the way, I forgot to. But...
Came back and it told me that it delivered the
Well,
message.
yeah, it didn't die. So, yeah.
Well, as long as it did what it was supposed to.
Did what you said, Master.
Did it return
They
with
fed
any
me
message
well.
for us?
No, because he disappeared. He'd have to
Oh,
fly
that's
back
right.
to return with the message. So,
Okay.
but
he
it's
disappeared.
much
Yes.
faster. He disappears. So, I mean, you
He's
can
in
send
my
him
pocket.
again.
Yeah. So why don't I go and fly quickly up ahead and try to get to Red Larch as fast as I can.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, flying. You get there in less than a day.
Okay.
You go into Red Larch. You park your animal. You guys are traveling. We'll figure out what's going on there after. And you bring in the kids. So who do you bring them to? Brook.
Hallbrook.
Okay.
Good idea.
You do notice, you're relieved to know that there are no water-deep guard in the city, so that's nice.
I did see them leaving, so I figured
Yeah.
that they were no longer there.
Yeah, and they didn't come back, so you're like, phew, because you did do a fly round.
We did hand him their ass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you drop off the kids. You probably just fly them right to Hallbrook, and you wake up Hallbrook in the middle of the night. He gets out with his men kind of come out, and they come around. The birds kind of screech, and a couple of the houses nearby, you wake up the people that come up to see what's going on, and you explain to Hallbrook that you have prisoners from the Stone Temple Monastery. Probably give them a basic, bad monks or something. I don't know what you tell them, but you tell me later.
In private, I would probably tell him everything because I find him trustworthy.
Yeah, he quickly has his men disperse word to some people that will help out to take in these people. So.
Okay, and we need to get a cart or two and some horses to go pick up the rest of the adults. They're moving pretty slowly.
All right. He goes with you to go talk to one of the cart handlers. He wakes them up in the middle of the night. He goes to.
True.
He's going to Thurlorn's safe journey, but you probably suggest going to Stanner instead, because he's a wagon worker too. He makes wagons. That's what one thing Red Larch is known for. And he's like, okay, but that's a grumpy guy, and you guys wake up Stanner, and Stanner's like, how the fuck are you? And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he sees you, Criella, and he's much obliged to help, so he gives you free horses and carts. He just tells you to bring them back. So,
okay.
And you take off with them, so probably about 1.5. You guys are gonna go through the night, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So. You have the stronger people, so they're gonna roll regular. So I'm just gonna roll once for them to see if they make it. Because if some of them don't make it, then you're gonna be behind. So I'll just roll once for them. But I need you guys all to make a Constitution check. You got to make a DC 11. If you miss it, I'll tell you what happens. You don't have to do this in the tower. Criella, you don't have to. Lucky for you. What the hell's wrong with you? By the way, Vhajjharma, you do have a inspiration.
Does someone need it?
I do.
I do have one.
You do.
Are you sure?
I just gave it to you, for coming up with the idea of bringing some of the people on the birds.
Oh, sorry. My
no
thing
worries.
went. My thing muted. I didn't.
Oh
hear
yeah,
that part.
no worries.
Okay. Excellent. So
Can I have it?
Yeah. Who said that?
I do, because I rolled a 1.
Oh yes.
Okay, good. I'll roll again. Oh, that's better.
So you travel for the 11 hours. That allows you to travel another 11 hours. So that is 2 days. You have about another half day. So you guys all have to, let me make the group. Okay, the group succeeds even with minuses. They seem, once they get away from the temple, they kind of spring a little bit more life in their step, as much as tortured prisoners can expect to have, and they feel that there's maybe hope now. That's a general gist you get. And on the next day, have everyone roll again. Oh wait, let me see if there's encounters. Okay, you don't encounter anything. I'm actually rolling only 1 encounter per time now, instead of 3 per day, which is awesome. Nothing. Okay. Vhajjharma, you have a problem.
Yes, I do. I see that.
Does anyone want to give up their inspiration? Only one is Criella.
I will give an inspiration to Vhajjharma.
Vhajjharma, you think that Criella can't be too far away, and you just kind of press on, so you can roll again.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank
Okay,
you.
now the group. All right. It is. By the way, it is a. It's a DC 12, but you all made it. Except for them, they did not make it. Some of them start getting very tired.
We can rest.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are pretty
healing
close,
potions?
but some of
Can
them are
we
just
give-
like. They're pretty tired. I mean, they can keep going if you want. But they're looking pretty tired. They're moving even slower now.
We have all these healing potions. Can we share them? Will that
Healing
help?
potions. So basically, they got like 3 levels exhaustion. So they don't restore that.
Oh. Well,
Minor
Yeah,
restoration does. There's certain things that do. So.
we just don't have them.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll just take a break and camp for them.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
How far do we think we are away from Red Larch? And make a survival check.
How long do we rest
Maybe
for?
8 hours of travel.
Oh, 8 hours.
And when you're resting at night, on first watch, you are woken up by Criella coming in there with carts and
Huzzah.
horses.
Sweet.
Nice.
Ta-da!
That's good.
But I'm guessing you guys are gonna rest.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take
Criella
first
probably
watch.
comes up and checks it out first because she sees a camp and she checks it out. So.
How long are we resting for?
We have to give them about
8 hours so they can
8
get back in
hours.
exhaustion.
So it will be long for us anyway.
yeah.
So I get my other spell back that I used.
At 5 exhaustion, people die. They had 3, so they're at. Some of them are at 4. Oh yeah, you get
let's
your spell
not-
back. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't want to kill them.
So we get what? If we take another long rest, we get half our hit dice back.
You've already. Yeah, you'll get all your hit dice back by now. So, except for
you have-
Criella.
Or should I just do that?
I can give everyone a rest. There is a way rest and long rest. Long rest. And that should do it, I think.
Yep. I
To
did it.
replenish all your shit, yo.
It says I only have 4 hit dice though. Shouldn't I have 5?
You must be rounded down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How
maybe.
many?
Yep,
Yeah,
never
it must be.
Yep, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yep. Got it.
Most things round down. Some things don't. Like the wizard spell list doesn't, which it's weird because everything rounds down, but I guess it's the way they thought they balanced it. And there's something that happens on the 3rd and final watch.
Sweet.
Right. Yep, that is something. It just
Which one
didn't
of that?
tell me.
Which one of us is on last watch?
You
Same
took
as-
first, right?
Who's on last?
Same as
Yeah, we'll just say it's same. We'll say it's same until you guys say it's different for whatever
Okay.
reason. So,
Let's
last
Criella.
watch is Criella, but Criella wants to sleep, so it's Vhajjharma.
It will be me. It's
Because
fine.
she's traveled and she's come back, so she's probably a bit tired.
I have
You guys
not
are
had
sleeping,
watch
she's like,
yet. It's fine.
okay. So on your watch, let's see what happens.
Hopefully it's not that pesky dragon.
I don't have that spell.
That would be very convenient.
No.
It
No.
would be inconvenient.
It'd be very not convenient.
Okay. you, Vhajjharma, you're sitting there studying your spell book while your bat is going around. Your bat starts fluttering and squeaking. I'm gonna assume your bat just flies around for you guys, within range. Your bat comes back fluttering and squeaking. Master, people approach. Smelly people.
Smelly people.
Yes.
How large? Compared to
People.
me.
You people. That's all.
Bigger
they
than
don't-
me?
They don't know. No.
Oh.
People.
There's no bigger than me? Smelly,
People.
huh? Great. What, orcs?
Who knows? It's a dump.
Where? How far?
From the way I flew.
Which way did they fly from?
Doesn't matter. East.
Oh.
From the other direction.
He doesn't
Yes,
know.
from the opposite direction he flew, so it doesn't matter. East.
Okay.
Too much.
Alright. Can I send him back up to... He can't count.
No.
Can I send him back up and just say, tell me when you see them so I can see where he is, so I know what direction?
I mean, he told you it's from the east, back where you came from.
Oh, but I didn't know if that meant like he actually knew what direction east was.
He didn't say east, but you seen him
Yes.
flying at you. You knew he was flying at you, so you know what direction. So
Okay. Okay.
from the east.
Alright, so
Let me get some maps.
I give me 1 second. I have to think. Okay, so I'm going to fly up and see if I can see how many or where they are.
Okay, I'm going to pass a map around.
What's
Just
that?
a sec. I'm gonna get a map to you. Just
Okay.
a sec.
Okay.
It's a pretty big map, so I'm gonna make it small so it fits in your computer. Okay, we'll just have you guys put yourself down. We'll put you guys like in the middle. We'll just say it's like in the middle of some hills here, whatever, on top of a, or in between a plateau, wherever you guys want in the map. I would do like the middle. It's fine.
It
Just
won't
so we
let
have
me
room.
put myself on.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Just put us on there, doesn't matter.
Yep.
So are these like high walls? Is that what these are? Or are these just like little hills you can climb up?
Yeah, they're hills, high walls, both. It's just a map to use a map. Basically, you guys are like in between the hills there. We'll call them hills. They're not like cliff walls or anything.
Okay.
And it's third watch, so is
so
there any sun?
You're gonna fly up, and what are you gonna do?
I'm going to look in the direction to see if I can see who they are and how many and what size.
What's your? You can't see at night. I don't think. You have to put over light.
Oh, it's well, but is there no sunrise yet?
You can look through your bat's eyes.
Yeah, I guess so. Then there's no point in me flying if I look through bat eyes.
Mm-hmm. And
I
your
will do that.
Blad's eyes. Okay. Let me see how far it is. It's coming from the east, so.
Okay.
This is as far as your bat can go. Okay, it sees through the bat's eyes a bunch of people coming this way. Wait a minute. Let me.
Where did they come from?
Oops. So let me put these guys out. So it can see some humanoid creatures. You cannot tell color or anything like that. You can only tell, the shapes. They're walking sort of drunkenly.
Disorganized, perhaps.
Zombies.
I have lots of fire now.
Might need it.
And
There are
they're
many.
coming
Just
this way. So they're walking at
At
a
what
pace
speed? Can I tell how fast they are moving?
of 30 feet, like humans.
So walking at a normal pace. They're not like running after.
Nope.
So they don't maybe know we are here. They're just moving.
They're moving in your direction.
All right. I wake up Malichor. I tell
One
him
of them
what I
sticks
see.
out their tongue, and it's a long tongue.
Ugh, gross. Okay, I wake up Malichor. I tell him what I see.
Malichor, you're awake.
Make a plan.
Rouse the others.
All right, takes you guys around, so they move up.
Try to get the other people on the cart. Try to keep them calm.
We need to send them ahead.
Who
So
can
we
see?
can-
What's your guys' vision range?
60.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you hear some rocks moving over from that direction. It must be at least some distance away. You can use an action to roll perception to figure out how far away. And some of you hear echo. The ones that are
Excellent.
perceptive.
Zombies all the way. Where the hell are they coming from?
Can I sneak in that direction?
You certainly can. We'll have everyone roll initiative. How about that?
So,
Should lead them away.
should we have the other
Initiative,
adults
roll
start
initiatives.
using the cart and going west towards Red Larch?
Yes, they
Oh,
they
that
need to
thing's not
get out
even
of here. Let's head them out.
The first thing's not even here, so don't worry about that. I'll erase it later.
They're so tired though.
So
Do
first
they?
up is Kevril.
That's right. I'm just gonna tell everybody. Let's lead them away. Criella, if you want to go with me, maybe we can move closely enough to them to get them to see us, and then we can take off.
Let's do it.
You guys get the rest. Get the rest of them out of here.
All right. We will get them on the cart and start moving away.
All right. You'll do that in your turn. Kevril, it's your turn.
Yep. I want to sneakily.
Oh my God! Is it gonna do that every time? That's so annoying. I'm just gonna take that away because we don't have to worry
Do
about
that.
Swim through the dirt.
That's funny.
that.
All right, there's my stealth roll. About 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. There.
Okay.
That is very dramatic.
Stealth roll it is. Sorry, I changed the music. Alright, and you can move where you want to move. What's your range?
40 feet.
See, 40 feet. Let's see if they can see you. You can see in the dark how many? 40?
60.
60. Yeah, at the edge of your vision, you see something. Probably that guy right there. And
That guy.
see this guy too. But that's as far as you can see.
Do they look familiar to me from my time underneath Red Larch? Or, not Red Larch.
That music got really loud just now.
All of a sudden.
Can't hardly hear.
So, you can roll a. I think that would be a history. See if you remember.
History.
History.
History. You'll be history.
Have you seen something like this before? You might have. The way they're walking, they look like undead to you.
Okay. Sweet.
Indeed.
And where did they come from?
So, you gonna do anything?
That's as far as I can go. So I'm going to. I didn't take action. So, if they get, I'm going to wait to see what Criella does. But if Criella moves up next to me or within range in her move and fires, then I will fire my bow. If not, I will.
Light it on fire first.
Okay, Malichor, you're up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll start screaming if we're really going to get there.
I'm going to make sure that the adults are getting on their way, heading east with the cart.
Okay, you wake them all up. That takes an action.
Yep. No, we
And
left
then,
all
they
the
can move once they're awake. So
all of the hippogriff and the 2 vultures are back in Red Larch, right?
no, you guys have the hippogriffs now. All
Okay,
of them.
we have the hippogriff.
Yes.
Yes, we just took the children.
Okay.
So these people get, you alert them. They get up, like, oh, what, and they get up and they're ready to go.
We're ready to move. Let's move.
It's not so quiet. Most of them scream every time you wake them up, so they're pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have. I'll stay near the cart, but within range of Vhajjharma in case she needs to message me.
Here, I'll use this this guy here. I'll just use that guy there as a representation of them. So I want them to move.
I'll be with the cart and the hippogriff moving east, and then I'll trust everyone else to let me know if they need.
Move your guy. They will go with you. They can only move a rate of 30. Actually, it's only 15 because they're prone. They have to use half their movement to get up.
So we have 2 hippogriffs now?
We have
1 and 2 vultures.
We'll say this circle is them, right? As a group, so I don't actually need that.
Alright, so if I roll the vulture, we can be circling over them to make sure
you
I
have
can
to mount
be...
the vulture. It uses half your speed, but you have to do that in your turn, of course. So Malichor, it's Malichor's turn. Malichor, you woke everyone up, so that took your action to wake everyone up. Now you can move. They can only move 15 feet. Where do you want to go?
Okay, grab him. That's Vhajjharma.
Yeah. The circle is them. You move where you're gonna move them. You can move your character, and then they'll follow you, right? Because you're leading them, are you not?
Yep.
Okay. They can only move like 15 feet, so they're like behind you right there. So we'll just say that's a group of them. I don't want to put a bunch of them on there, unless it comes down to it. You're done, right?
Yep.
All right. The creatures move and they come into full view for Kevril, and he probably says something to you guys, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Go!
Bad.
Lots of them coming.
Very bad. I wish I could just select them all at once. That'd be useful. So they start coming down this hill here. They walk in an awkward pattern, crisscrossing in front of each other. Some speed up, some slow down. As you get a closer view, you can see one kind of notice you and they start to go faster. So they do a double move, some of them, not all of them, but this is what you see. as he starts running at you, as his tongue hangs out down low.
So my
Well, they're not undead.
I'm rolling awesome stealth rolls.
So he's really close to you, and there's this stench that comes out of him of rotten meat.
Come here.
Yeah.
Rolls.
He's closer. He goes closer, and he goes double move. The other guys don't. Okay. The end of their turn. Criella, you're up.
First off, my bat. What you doing over here with Malichor? Or not my bat. My raven is going to fly over here and mimic the sound of a baby crying.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
All right, give yourself inspiration, and please roll a deception with your raven. I think it has advantage on that, so I think if you read the stats.
The sounds, they can tell their imitation with a successful DC 10 wisdom check.
Okay. Well, okay, never mind. They will have disadvantage because they are fucking
Dead.
no. They are
Stupid.
DC 10.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think. Let me see. I'll have to roll each one. They have to roll wisdom throw. You said.
Yep. It's an insight check.
Yeah. Just the first one miss. We'll just go in order. Though not all of them will go, so yeah, let me figure this out. Just a sec. Advantage. Boom. Missed. Made it. Missed. Missed. Made it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dude rolled a double 20.
Indeed. It can happen. It has happened. It happened to us before too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss it. We'll see which way they go. So one of them heads off that way. We'll just say this close guy will head off that way. So.
Okay. For my next check, let's see. We're gonna.
You had the potential to grab 4 of them, but they did intelligence checks and decided to go for the thing in front of them. They're originally going for.
So I'm gonna try and be sneaky. So here's that.
Okay. No problem.
We're gonna end up right around here.
You don't think they take any notice to you whatsoever?
Awesome. We are going to cast Silent Image is what we're going to cast. We're going to drop it right around where the raven is. It is going to be an image of Criella on fire, so it's going to be very bright.
Okay. Nice. Now you're gonna make me roll that shit again. Yeah, so
Learning.
So what do they gotta make for that? It's like your DC, your spell DC, I think, right?
They have to, if they want to determine if it's an illusion, they have to investigation against my spell DC.
Okay.
But they have to use an action to examine it in order
Okay.
to do that.
Well, we'll see what happens on their turn. Next up is Vhajjharma. Vhajjharma's instinct is, why don't I just fireball these guys?
Are you telling me what to do?
I'm saying that's what your instinct is.
Yeah, I'm helping Malichor get people.
Okay.
So,
I was thinking maybe we save some time. That's all.
well, there are people I could burn up
Put it
right
in.
next to them.
Not really. No. So way fireball works is
Kevril's right there.
way fireballs work is you get to center its point, so you can center its point anywhere you want within this range. So you could do this.
Yeah, I guess. Let me just get them all.
And then you don't even have to get the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you these suggestions because you know you may not understand like how
Because
fireball
everyone
works.
wants me to use fireball. No, it
Well,
could
that-
Yes,
be.
it's it. That's
don't-
exactly what it comes down to.
We don't.
Trust
Use
me.
fireball.
These things do occur to me, yes.
So there's a way where you can select them all, so I don't have to fucking roll them all.
Alright, let's just do it. Because I have the spells. So.
If I go to so if you go to your map, there's a little lock button on the top right hand corner right next to the X.
Yeah.
Unlock it. There's all these little things that come up, right? If you hit the little
Oh, yeah, all the little...
yeah, there's a flag next to the flag. There is target enemy units.
Okay. There's just a bunch of, like, arrows to people. Is that what I'm looking for?
What is it? Arrows?
It's
Can
just
you
a bunch of
can you
arrows
just
that tells me how far everyone is away.
no, if you open up the map, don't you have like a there's like a targeting thing there that come up after you unlock it? The map?
Well, but they won't let me unlock it when I hit that thing. It just says read only.
Oh, okay.
It won't let me.
Why does it have
hit
me target and doesn't let you guys? There's a way for you guys to target, I don't know how, so whatever. Target mode, I'll target them and I'll just roll it for you. So you can actually, by grabbing them all, you can actually just roll your fireball save thing on them, and then it'll do it. But the character sheet is too big, make it smaller. Too many spells.
I'm super important.
So I think if I just roll the save, it rolls a save for all of them.
Miss.
Did it do all of them? No, it only did a few. I don't know why that's not working. It should be targeting them all. Target enemy units. Let me do it again. I want to try to figure this out. Oh, there it is.
There
okay.
you go.
Just hit target enemy units and hit it. And then it rolls it all at once so that we don't have to worry. What's your DC? Your spell DC? I see it, 14. So now I'm gonna just roll the damage on them because I'm just gonna target them. I gotta see what it looks like on your end to tell you what you guys see. So let me target them real quick, and then I will.
High on some of those.
What's
Yeah, I
that?
did.
You were
And
rolling high on some of those.
It should automatically do the damage to everyone. Like so.
Definitely a fireball.
Fair up.
Yep, it worked. Perfect. Cool. Because that'll make that shit go a lot faster. Okay, we're done with that.
Okay.
Yay.
They all die?
All of them die. Why didn't
Except
this
for
one die?
2?
This one's supposed to die, but he didn't die. No, there's 1, 2, there's 3, 5 of them up. You guys pretty much slaughter them, so we're not gonna worry about them. It's done.
All right. Okay.
Because they got 6 more hit points left. It's gonna be like pop, 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 pop. So we're not gonna play through them.
Okay.
Yay for
Sounds good.
fireball. Okay.
Yay, fireball.
So you
Way to
guys
go.
killed a bunch of crazy creatures. Brennan Thor is able to identify them as gulls.
Yay.
If they hit you with
No.
their teeth, they can make you paralyzed. Nasty creatures. All done, and you guys get experience for that.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
Nice work.
Keep heading to
Good
Red
job.
Latch.
All right.
I mean, if they weren't so
alright.
stupid, they wouldn't be traveling in just one little area. But since they are, that's a good fireball territory.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I am more than one-dimensional, you know.
You shouldn't be though. Fireball, everything.
Especially the undead.
I only get 2, so I try to make them
Oh shit.
matter.
Yeah, but we'll rest again here real soon, so it'll be fine.
Okay, I get it back.
Yeah, exactly. So, I figured go through this little encounter because that's all you really have to do. So you would kind of understand, like, you know, how to use your spells a little bit better. So.
I'm good. I study.
Study and experience are two different things.
Oh my god. I swear to God.
It is true. Okay, so I gave you guys experience for that. It's quite a bit. And on them, you guys get about... We'll just roll. They have on them gold from people they've eaten.
Did we have to cut open their stomachs to get to it, or are they already...
Pretty much. Brendan Thor
Really?
knows
Well,
to
they're
do
burned,
that.
so it's already there. What's left is the metal.
So you guys get about 30 gold worth of little trinkets and stuff like that of people they've eaten, including some gold teeth.
Gross.
Sweet.
Maybe a necklace or something like that. But nothing's magical, so we won't worry about that. Okay, next day. You gotta rest, so they get 1 less exhaustion. You don't really have to roll because you'll be in Red Larch. Even if they're exhausted, they're still there. They're not gonna die or anything. So hooray, you guys made it to Red Larch. You made it. It was at night when they came. So you made it the next morning at around 11. So let me change some of the music.
Let's go drink and celebrate.
I need to save some money because I need more spells.
Oh, that's trouble in Red Larch.
2
We
in
want that.
particular.
You want Red Larch. You want Red Larch daytime. Okay. You guys arrive in good old Red Larch. It is nice to be home. You guys, well, when you come in, Red Larch is clear of the sheep. There are no more sheep running around like they were. Everything looks pretty normal. The kids are running out in the street. You can see a band of teenagers go walking by you, and they just kind of snicker and point at Criella. And one of them kind of makes fun of her horns, like, "Ooh, walking around like this." But otherwise, everything seems pretty normal.
Fireball at his ass.
Halbrook quickly distributes the refugees, and he wants to know what's going on. He's like, "Later tonight we meet at the jail."
Okay.
Alright, so he takes care of the refugees. The refugees are very thankful. Some of them are actually from Red Larch, so they're happy to be reunited. The teenagers are actually from Red Larch. Some. There's only like 3 or 4 of them. They're happy to be reunited with their family. And the families, quickly, you guys probably going on a bar, I'm guessing? Maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, I would say.
Probably the inn
to have a
first, just
meal.
to drop off your stuff.
Yeah. You guys drop off your stuff and you go across the street to the Helm of High Sun. assuming that's where you want your meal.
Mhm.
And you guys sit down and eat. Juster, it's afternoon, so Justern's in there, and so is Stanner. Well, look what the fucking cat dragged in! So Stanner greets you like he normally does. The three old men are there playing their cards.
I'll walk
And-
by and put my hand on one of their shoulders and say, "Boys, good to see you again." Stick my head in the middle of their game.
So I think you guys all, and they're like, ugh, they kind of look at you and they look down, and table's taken.
It always is, isn't it, folks?
Gotta be here on time. That's right, us old men like time. Unlike you whippersnappers. Why is that thing? That should not be that way. And then, you guys have a meal. I'm gonna give you guys all another full rest, so you should be fully recharged. Because that was a long rest there, so. Just let me know. Make sure all your hit dice should be recharged. And then, after you guys finish a meal, just Stern ask you how were your travels and everything.
Long and tiring, my friend.
And he's
Keep
like,
the mead coming.
I heard about the refugees you brought. That's a mighty fine deed you did.
Long trip. Still haven't found my godfather, but we have more clues.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, here you go on the house. He gives you guys all a round of ale on the house. And as soon as that happens, the door opens up, and you see Wilder standing there. That is the boy of
Right.
Wolf. Brundenthor has gone to sleep. He's sleeping in the swinging sword. Criella knows him and has him sleep right away. So they're all pretty exhausted after that. And you see Wolf standing there, and you can see the silhouette of the boy as the light kind of crescends in through the door, and you can see, like, you know, a little bit of dust from a horse just walking by kind of come in, and he says, hey, you guys are
Wilder.
back.
No.
I don't know how to say this, but Wolf is acting weird. He kind of just comes up to the table.
Weird.
Acting weird how?
He's not himself. He's kind of frantic. I think after he casts that spell, I don't know if he's still sick or what it is, but he's tearing apart his hut. He keeps talking of a book. He's looking for his book.
Oh,
I don't know.
I
heard
think
you guys
we
came in. He's been like this for a day, 2 days almost.
Has he gone up to the haunted keep yet to watch the ritual?
No.
All right. Should we go?
Well, he did leave, but he couldn't have gotten there because he came back not soon after and said he needed a book.
It's interesting.
We should check in on him then.
We should see if it's magically. Vhajjharma, do you know of anything that could have taken somebody as powerful as Wolf over? Suggestion or anything?
Do I?
What do you mean
I don't
taking
know.
Wolf
Should
over?
should I make
The
an
kid's
Arcana
like-
check to see if I know?
You can make whatever check you want.
Yeah, I'll make an Arcana check and see if there's information I have about magic that might, you know, where am I?
You're in the Helm of High Sun in Red Larch.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Or you're in Michigan, whatever you'd like.
Alright.
You're there too. I'd rather be at the Helm of High Sun personally, but that's just me.
Okay, how did my roll go? Do I know
Um,
what the hell he's talking about?
You're not really sure, actually.
I'm not really sure, Malichor.
In your studies, I mean, the most you can do is charm person. But that makes
you mean
people
about
pretty friendly, yeah.
controlling. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm sure there is something, I just don't know it.
Well, shall we go check in on our friend?
Yes.
Okay.
Get that hold person spell ready.
Huh. Alright. So Wilder, he goes really quickly. He looks pretty worried. So he kinda is like ahead of you guys. Hurry up!
Hold on there.
Don't boss me, little boy.
I tell him I need to stop off and grab something important on the way, and I will meet him there. And I'm going to go a different route. Because I'm always suspicious and I don't want to walk into a trap.
What are you talking about? Alright.
I just need to drop off and grab some stuff that could be helpful from my room, and I'll meet you there. I'll be right behind you.
Okay,
Let's go. Go well. Hurry.
I don't
Let's go.
care. I don't know if you care if he believes you or not. I'm not gonna worry about it, so probably not. You don't care. You go off. It's like, alright. I've been waiting for you guys for some time. I didn't want to tell anyone else.
Wilder.
Sure.
I can detect thoughts on him. If you think it's necessary.
You're pretty sure whatever it is, he's very worried and he's being really honest. It also looks like he just hasn't slept either that much.
Okay. I'll pick up my pace a little bit.
Okay. And you guys doing anything else on the way there?
Nope.
You probably have about 2 actions worth of stuff you can do if you want. So. Okay. So you guys get there. It's by where the 20 is. Actually, you have 3 actions, even if you run, right? Yeah, 3 actions.
Did you open up the city map?
I don't have a map.
Yeah, if you want it. I thought maybe you'd know it by now.
Not memorized, no.
Yeah, especially when I say the 20 right there. Yeah.
Right.
So that not the number 20, but the circle 20. That's the druid hut. Actually, where you guys are already kind of placed.
Okay.
I will place you guys down because since apparently you can't do that.
Apparently.
And apparently, I don't know why they changed that. So.
And yet I can place my raven on there just fine. That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, there's probably another way to do it. You might have to mess with I don't know. I have no idea, man. Criella, you can go where you want to go with your stealth roll. I'm guessing that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going, being a little bit ways away from them, checking out everything around just in case.
So let me get a
Funny how you don't trust Wilder, but you trust people who throw me off building. Okay.
That is funny, isn't it?
I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
That's why we're going back to Riverguard to kill those green dudes.
Now I have ability to kill them all. I look forward to it.
As long as we don't get squashed by the
rabbit
werewolf giant.
Well,
well, there's more than one by this point, so
probably.
I will acquire a couple
So
of new spells.
that's Wilder in front of you. So, I just need them out because you guys are checking them and stuff. So I gotta see what the stats are. Let's see. Okay. Height. So as you walk up, he's like, so he's there in the hut, and I haven't seen Bogart in a while. I'm not sure. Maybe you can talk some sense into him, but he left and.
Yeah. I'd like to detect magic before we go inside.
Okay. You guys can place your characters wherever you want here. I'll zoom in for you.
How long ago did he leave Wilder?
Bulgar.
I was about a day and a half.
And how long was he gone?
Maybe 4 hours?
Where did he go?
She doesn't know.
Oh.
He told me he was going to the place that he talked to you guys about.
Yeah, the Sacred Moon Temple.
Yeah, he was going to check it out.
Of course. Oh. Is that where all those crazy people are? Ones who
where
live
that
underground
other
here?
druid or whatever it was.
I don't think he did. I don't think he made it there because that's at least a 2-day travel. He has powerful magic, though. I don't know.
Where is that other druid? He's supposed to be here?
He's supposed to be in the
That's Wilder.
Moon Temple.
What other druid? I don't know what other druid you're talking about.
Oh, Wilder is the other druid?
No,
The one
he's
who was supposed to perform the ritual?
No. That's at. He's at the. That's days away. So that's at one of the haunted keeps known as Scarlet Moon Hall. His name is Elzer, something, Dragonfly. But no, he is not here. He's the guy that was spreading around information about.
Elzer,
he's able to bring
Flagon.
yeah.
Or Flagon.
Right. He's able to bring balance back through some rituals that he knows, and he was inviting people to show them so they can bring balance back to land, basically.
Okay. I want to detect magic before we go to the hut.
Do you want to cast it as a spell, or do you want to do it as a ritual? It takes 10 minutes as a ritual. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it as a
So you're
ritual
gonna wait
while
outside as
everybody's
a
kind of
ritual?
milling around.
Alright. What are the rest of you going to do during this time?
I'm going to do a full reconnaissance around the hut and the general area to see if there's anything amiss.
Okay. As you... What's the rest of you doing?
I'm going to kind of stand on the roadway in plain sight out front and watch the hut.
Okay. Criella, you sneak up, right? Did you roll a stealth roll?
Oh, right. Boom.
Stealthy things. Okay. Nobody sees you. Nobody's the wiser. And what else? So what are you doing, Malichor?
I'm just waiting for Vhajjharma to complete her spell.
Man, those bars are so annoying. You can't even see your characters, but whatever. I can probably find out where to turn them off because we don't really need those on. So, combat. Blah, blah. Moon categories. I didn't do it. View detail. Well, whatever. I'll have to fix it later. I won't spend too much time on that. It is somewhere in there. Okay. As Criella, and anyone else walking up? Was it?
No, I'm standing out in front kind of right out in front in the roadway area in plain sight, kind of watching to see if
Right.
anything happens.
Where you're at right now?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. You can definitely hear it. There is some stirring coming from within the room. And you hear, God damn it! I guess you guys all can hear that coming out. You can hear Wolf complaining about something.
Alright.
All right. Can we see Criella, or is she just kind of vanished?
have
No,
not
you
made
can't see
myself-
Criella.
She just kind of vanished? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I was just going to see if she was in position or whatever, but I'll just going to listen.
You can roll a perception check if you want.
I'll try and see if I can pick her out. Probably not, but I'll try.
But obviously she rolled higher than your check.
Massive.
Yep. Oh yeah, you spotted her over there in the bushes.
Okay, cool. So if I'll just watch her a little bit without making it obvious, so nobody else can kind of pick out the fact that I know where she is, and wait till she gets near the window or whatever she's going to do to try and look in.
Okay.
And then once she does, I'm going to call out to Wolf once she's in position.
Okay, Criella, what are you gonna do? You can
I'm gonna
move your
head-
character. I don't know if you can
I-
even use your character or what, or if it's
I'm,
easy.
doing a whole
Yeah, it looks like you can.
circle around all of this to see
Okay.
if I see anybody hiding, anything weird, moved, missing.
Can you roll a perception check?
Oh, you best believe I can.
Okay, you guys are perceptive motherfuckers. So as you went around, there's something you did notice before you even got there. Right here, you notice some on a rock. There's some blood splats.
Oh my. Are they would I guess they're humanoid of some sort, or are they a strange
They're
color?
red or brown now, but they're dry.
Can I see that they're just there? Are they off in any direction, or it's just that one place?
It's in that one place. You can roll survival to try to check that.
I'm not great at it, but let's give it a try.
But good enough. So you take a look around in the area. Oh, you see more spots.
Where do they lead or go to?
Just a second. Okay. All right. They're kind of heading off to the south, kind of. You can see Criella kind of look at something on the ground, take a look around, and then she's kind of crawling low. And this,
Kevril can see that, or
yeah,
all
only
of us?
Kevril, only Kevril. You can roll if you want to take a look too.
What do I roll insight to see if I can figure out what the hell she's doing?
Sure. Yeah, she's looking at. She found something, and she's looking around for something. She seems to be following something, maybe tracks.
Okay, she's well away from the
Malichor, you see her too.
She's well away from the hut at this point? On the way?
Yeah, I mean she's a good 20 feet, right?
All right, I'll yell, or not yell. I'll kind of walk over to Malichor and say, "Looks like she may be following something. Maybe you can lend her a hand."
Yeah, I nodded as I pointed where I just headed that way, and then Kevril can stay with Vhajjharma if she can't finishes her spell.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you catch up with her. I mean, you can see her like she's low in the grass. She's fairly well hidden, but you're able to spot her.
What are we looking at?
I point out the blood trails to him.
Can I make a survival check to see how old I think it is?
Sure. It's so hard to tell. I mean, it's pretty warm today. It's unusually warm. It's perhaps like 89. So a lot of it has evaporated. With the sun, it's too hard to gauge it.
All right. So, maybe should we follow this for a little bit, or should we see if it gets caught up in Vhajjharma's spell, perhaps?
I doubt the blood will appear magic, but it would be nice to know perhaps where this came from. Wolf being a powerful druid, I don't want to just suddenly walk in on him without knowing what's going on.
Maybe we have Wilder track the blood path.
We could ask him.
Give him something to do.
If he's capable.
And although if it leads him to someplace dangerous too,
Oh,
I have to tell him to keep a low profile.
or maybe it's Beauregard. We don't know.
True.
I'll go to Wilder and bring him over and see if he wants to track this for a little bit. Not to go get himself in any trouble and come back to us if he finds anything.
Okay, you go back to Wilder. You say you found. What do you tell him?
We found a blood trail that we want you to investigate.
It could be anything. I mean, there's creatures here all the time, and
It could be anything, but maybe this will keep your mind off what's happening, and it'll give us a little bit of time with...
wait, do you want me to follow it?
Yeah, you said you haven't seen Beauregard in a while.
Okay. He kind of puts his head down, and he starts going towards that direction.
Do you think you can do this, son?
He takes a look. Yeah, there's some blood. I don't want to follow this. I want to stay with Wolf.
I don't blame you.
Right. I'll follow it for a little bit, and then I'll come back.
Okay. He goes back by Vhajjharma and Kevril.
Okay.
So you're gonna follow it?
I'll follow it for a little bit.
Okay. It's been 2 minutes. Oh no, it's around 6 seconds now. So it's been about a minute.
It's been no time.
You find it goes over here because you can only go half speed. So you get about probably here for you or so, and you can see it's sort of heading up the hill. You only see it every once in a while.
Okay.
And you have found some bigger sections of blood.
Are there any
a little bit
footprints
bigger
to go?
than just some drops.
Are there any footprints to go along with it, or just the blood splatter?
All you seen was the blood splatter. That's what you're following, but you can roll again for a...
Can you tell which direction it came from? If it was coming to here or away from here?
Roll again, and you can find all that shit out. You're not really sure. There is footprints, but it's hard to say when they were made.
Okay.
You can keep following it if you wish.
I'll continue to follow it.
I'll stick with you.
Okay. It goes up the hill. You lose track of it right about here. And then you pick up the trail again over by these trees over here. Take a look around, and it takes you a good 10 minutes to walk around and search for it and stuff like that. And Vhajjharma gets her detect magic in. So you now have it on. So this gives you a 30-foot radius from you that only you can see the magic. So that's like here. And it goes to 5-foot thickness of walls. So you detect magic coming from within the hut through the window.
Okay. He is a druid after all.
Yes.
Room.
There's something in there that you can detect magic with, but otherwise there's none. Anything you want to do?
I'll ask her, do you have to concentrate on it, or can we go talk and you move and do things while you have that going?
I think.
I mean, it requires concentration, but I mean, you can still talk while you're holding it. It's only if you take damage or someone like slaps you in the face, and it might like
Right.
bring you out of
Don't smack me. We can still talk about it. What would you like to talk about?
I think we're impatient. Just see what Wolf's got going on here.
Yes, I suppose so.
Don't know when those two...
I don't see any spells around it, so there's no wards or anything
All right.
keeping us out.
So, yeah, we're what, 15, 20 feet away from the door? Just...
You hear some shit moving around. It sounds like something is thrown on a wall or something like that. And as soon as you see that, you see the top to the honey pot kind of roll out of the hut.
Well, I'll just yell.
Spin and falls to the ground.
All right. I'll yell, Wolf, our good friend, come out and see us. It's been a long time, and I hear that you're looking for a book, perhaps.
What? I don't have time for this. Go away.
We can help you with what you seek.
Wait. Kevril?
Yes, Wolf.
Aren't you back early? No, late.
Because we went back in time.
Yes, Wolf. We've got much to discuss. Come out and bring some of that fine pipeweed.
All right. You hear some things moving around in there, and and he comes out. He looks at you. He looks a little tired. But his he looks pretty well kept, like he usually does. At least
So
for a druid.
He's not old like he was. He's younger again.
No, he looks better than what he did before. Like, he was really sick before. He comes out, and he's got the pipe and the box of where he keeps his pipe weed with him. And he comes out. He kind of looks around. Vhajjharma. Yes, we have many things to talk about. Let's sit down. And he sits down, and you can see he's kind of got the shakes and stuff like that. So,
You've got your young friend quite worried about you.
Oh, Wilder, yes, I had a vision.
What kind of vision?
And what was it? Did you make it to the keep like you planned?
No, I did not quite make it. I had a vision. I had to come back, and I need to find something.
What was your vision?
Death, destruction.
Sounds pleasant.
It's has something to do with our searchings. He's kind of nervous, and he's getting out the pipe weed. He's like putting it in the weed, and as you can see, it has shooken me up. I'm sorry. Ugh. Here, you have the honors. He lets you light up the pipe, and we'll go to the other group. You guys are searching. You find the trail, and it leads up.
Up the hill?
Up the hill.
Certain death.
As you come up the hill, at the top of the hill, this is where the red larch tree is. So it's about where the S is. We'll just say it's there.
Okay.
The last remaining red larch tree, and then beyond that is where you land your birds and stuff. As you come up, you can see there is a something besides the tree. It's a large lump.
Is it a large black bear?
You can roll a perception on that.
Large dead black bear.
Aww.
Okay. Yeah, its body is probably the bear.
Alright. I'll send Criella back to the group, and I'll go see.
I mean, you're not close enough to see it, so.
No. Well,
like you're kind of like it's up on the hill. The sun's behind, and it seems to be laying down. You haven't really checked it out, but
I'll continue forward.
the blood leads up there. Okay.
I'll get
Are
my
you guys
healing-
stealthing or anything, or?
I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be a bad idea to sneak up on a wounded animal.
I'm gonna.
Mostly
Yeah.
dead.
Right. I'm gonna get my healing kit or my healing potion out.
Okay. As you get about here, you're walking. You see the bear's head kind of get up, sniffs the air, and then looks at you. And then it just kind of gets up and kind of stares at you and puts out a roar. It kind of echoes, and then it starts walking around the tree.
All right.
Can we use our combined animal handling senses to calm it down?
From here, what would you like to do?
I'm not exactly sure how to handle a bear. But whatever.
I'm gonna-
Real wants
if
to
I
try
have-
and-
If I have 10 minutes, I could speak to it.
If you want.
If it's not running away, I think that's a great idea.
I'll take 10 minutes and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, we'll go to the other group now. You guys are sitting there, and Wilder, Wolf, he lights up his pipe, and he lights it. It's like, he takes a sip. Oh, it's been far too long. That's better. I should have did this a while ago, but
So
the
do we
visions
tell
have got
him-
me.
Does he know already what is under Red Larch, and then
Yeah, you guys told him everything.
so
you
we
brought
told
him down
him
there
everything.
too. He didn't want to really go by the obelisk, but he's
yes.
checked it out and everything.
Okay, so should we tell him about these other
Yeah.
things? And did we have him
Just
look at the medallion before?
We did, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you show.
so-
So you're gonna show him both medallions because you found
We'll
another
just
one.
tell him, yeah, now we have
Yeah,
another,
no,
and this
you
is what
basically-
it does, and
Okay, you give him. It takes you at least 10 minutes to basically give him the synopsis, and he's just listening the whole time. He's like, "You don't say. Would you like some?" And you guys are passing around the pipe, and you notice that his nerves definitely calm way down. And
That's
he's
good.
Like, I'm
yes,
glad you came.
THC is helpful that way.
It sounds
Yeah.
a lot worse than what we thought it was.
It appears so.
I think we may need to talk to this Elzer dragonfly much sooner than we think. And then you're done with your spell. we'll go back to Malichor. Because you guys, it'd probably take you like a good 10 minutes to explain everything, so.
Sure.
So Malichor, you are done with your spell.
Okay.
The whole time, the bear has been walking around. In fact, right about 5 minutes in, the bear actually gets up on its hind legs and starts scratching the tree and kind of roars. You'd identify that as probably like a whine or something like that.
Okay.
And you cast Speak with Animals.
Calm, Beauregard. Calm. Here, are you hurt?
Beauregard gets down from scratching the tree. He comes down. He lumbers down slowly. You see his huge hulking muscles kind of bulge out as he sees you, and basically, he says, "Master."
Are you worried for Wolf?
Let me look at their intelligence.
Yeah.
They have. I don't know what bears have, but probably not super low, but not super high either. He is the large one, right? Is it brown bear? I think he's a large one. Yeah.
Bear.
What's that?
I thought he was a black bear, but I don't know.
Oh no, he's a brown bear. He's a larger one.
Oh, he's a brown bear.
Yeah, he's a large one. Maybe a little bit smaller for a brown bear, but okay, so he's not too smart. He's about the same as a bat.
He's super awesome.
He's like, I smell master.
In the tree?
On the tree.
What's wrong? Is the tree hurt?
He goes and sniffs the tree. He says, "Master."
Okay.
Are you hurt, Beauregard?
No.
Whose blood did we follow to the tree, Beauregard?
Blood.
Come to me and smell the blood at our feet.
He doesn't know. He doesn't understand blood.
Come smell the red stain at our feet.
Can you roll animal handling with advantage? Because you can talk to him. Difficulty is 10 because you can talk to him, so it's not too hard. And you roll really low, so sorry, that you can look at, but yeah, you rolled a 2 and a 3. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, pretty fucking
That's
awesome.
Right. I'll hold out a piece of rations, and then smell it and say color, and then point at the stain at my feet and say smell. Is that wolf? Smell at my feet.
So you do that. You can roll again, but you get disadvantage, which goes down to regular roll. It's your second time.
Better than nothing.
Roll. Oh yeah, you get straight roll. So that's enough. And he comes over, and he goes and sniffs you, and he goes and eats whatever you had, or tries to.
So I'll give him the ration, but I want to know about the red stain at my boot. Is it master? Does it smell?
Don't know what you speak of.
Can I go up and examine the tree?
Yeah, you do that.
Sure. You go up to the tree, and as you do that, the bear kind of looks at you, and he goes and roars.
Beauregard, we're here to help.
I put my hands out and I make a calming gesture.
Okay, you can roll animal handling. Okay. He goes up to you and sniffs you, and then he goes and goes into your belt pouch where you keep your food, and he starts kind of taking that out.
He can have that.
Okay. You give him a piece of food, and he just sits down and starts eating it. Goes to the floor.
So I'll look at the tree. I'll run my hands over it to try
Okay.
and figure out if there's anything out of the ordinary. We have seen it before.
You come out. Yeah. You come up to the tree. How close do you want to get?
I'll get right up on it.
Well,
Right up on it.
While he's doing that, I'll ask if there's been any visitors to the hut that he doesn't know in the last day.
Wait a minute. So we should text back and forth.
I think I know what's happening, but my character wouldn't, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah. Thanks.
Damn it.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're talking with the bear, and the bear. What do you ask the bear?
I'm asking the bear if there's been any humans like me, any humans that he doesn't know visit Wolf's home in the last day that he doesn't know. Any strangers?
No strangers. Albert, come by.
What do you say?
Master of home, come by. Helbert. It'd be Helbert to him.
Okay. And Master's in the tree?
I smell Master.
In the tree.
I wave Malichor over.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the tree, Bogard.
Let's see if I can I copy that? Yay. So we should probably text. We'll go to the other guys.
Okay.
Oh boy. How far away are you guys now?
We don't know. We haven't heard from them in like
I don't know.
Yeah.
So perhaps I should try message and find out where they are.
You could, yeah.
You probably don't.
Because we've told Wolf all of our stuff.
I don't think you.
think
Yeah, you
we're
don't
in
reach them. You're not within reach. So.
Well, I don't know that, so I'm going
Yes,
to try
indeed.
because we've talked to Wolf about everything already. So I'm trying to see where they are when they come back.
Yeah, they're out of reach.
Okay.
So yeah. So
How shall we proceed? I think in the morning we should head after you've had your rest. Maybe a day or two. I don't know. Sooner might be better. I propose tomorrow morning we head to Scarlet Moon Hall.
Well, we will see when the others get back if there's information that they have. We'll
So
decide all together, I believe.
Wolf, tell us more about this book that you're desperate to find.
Yes, it's a book. It's a book. Ancient druid book.
Was it lost, or was it taken, or was it something you didn't have that you now want, or something you did have that you cannot find?
I am... I did not tell you this in the first, but... Brandon Thor was bringing me a book. I had feared that the elements were out of place, misplaced, all over the place, and I needed the book. There were rituals in there that were of deep Druidic knowledge. Brendan Thor, we've been communicating for some time about this problem, and Brendan Thor let me know they had such a book there in Mirbar. He was to bring the book back.
Well, we did learn that all of their books were stolen, and what did he say? They were
I don't know
sold
if you know
to a
this,
giant green person? Kevril, is that right?
What?
Yes.
They sold the books to a giant green person?
Well, what I'm looking for inside is... I'm looking for... It would be like the key to this book.
The key?
Yes, the key to reading the book. I cannot find it.
And what is this key? Is it a physical key? Is it
Like a cipher?
Yes, it is a cipher. It's perhaps this big, it's stone. It's got these symbols. He draws symbols in the sand, what they are. Okay, and we'll go to the other group. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
We can probably just text back and forth while they're doing this if you want. It's fine. Should tell you to do that. Just text me what you guys want to do, so. Oh, do you want to do what you said? Or are you guys doing
I do.
Yeah. I'll wait until Criella tells me if I need to do what I said I'd do.
What does Criella do? Ah.
I'm not getting those messages, Mark.
You have to hit... if you can see their character,
No, he sent me like a text on my phone. It's not coming through.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do you know how to send whispers to each other? Can you see the characters, all the characters on... Can you see all the other characters up on your fantasy grounds? Do they show up on yours? So if you right-click on that character that you want to talk to, there's a little head that has like little lines coming out of it. That'll give you the whisper code.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And you can talk to whoever you want that way. It's much faster.
Alright, we'll take a gander.
We need to get back.
Oh, good. Yeah, I already figured that out, but I'm trying so hard.
All right.
So here's what I want to say this to Wolf really quick. So this cipher that he drew in the dirt, was that anything that we recognize? Anything that we had seen before?
Oh no, you never seen those symbols before. You can roll Arcana check to figure out maybe what they are if you want.
All right, I'm not gonna.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, that's way better you than me, but I'll try it anyways. Wolf. So.
Kevril, you think he's drawing stick figures?
Yeah, well, that's about right. That's what I would think. So.
Wait a minute. Let me text this back. Vhajjharma, you say under your breath Druidic. They're the hidden Druidic language. So Druids know their own language, and they speak and they can write. and that only druids understand. But you do identify the symbols. You just don't know what it is. But you can almost make it out because you did get a natural 20, so you can almost make it out. It's saying something about the druid 4 elements. So, but that's about all you know. You don't really know what it's saying. So, the basic elements: fire, wind, water. You know, the 4 basic elements. Stone.
So I'm curious.
Criella, you need to roll a survival.
Here we go.
You're not sure. Some of it I'll tell you you're not sure. For
I've asked Malichor the same thing.
Malichor, you'd have to do the same thing. Hey, what do you know? I'm gonna assume you say it to Criella. So, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Next up, what are you guys doing?
I just want to say to Wolf. So you're going to accompany us to the actual whatever the hell the place is called, the Moon
Yes.
Monastery.
Yes, I think we should all go together. That would be best.
No, you.
From what you're telling me, this is as I thought. I think that the elements are out of place. These people you talk of, the Black Earth. There's some kind of cult. There are many. Through time, there's been many cults that worship different things, different factions, and I believe that this cult, this Black Earth, worships one known as Ogamash. I believe that's how you say it.
Who is the Ogamash?
Do you ask him that? Because you might actually know. I don't know.
Yeah, but I still want to ask him.
Okay. Ogamash is a part in elements. Remember how I told you there are 2 sides of elements. There's order and chaos. Ogamash represents chaos.
I see.
So Wolf knows the elemental symbols.
Hey, Shawn, can you see the note I just sent?
Okay. You can ding me, I think. Maybe you can't, because I can ding you guys, but I don't know if you can ding me. I don't know if there's a way to do that. The bear just says, "Smell, master," basically. That's all he says.
So Wolf knows the elemental symbols. Did we show him those before?
No, he didn't know what those were. So, but now that did you tell him about
But
the
now
lich?
he suddenly knows all about this elemental stuff?
No, he showed you about the elements, and he told you that they're run by order and chaos, and he told you about he made a drawing. Remember, he showed you the drawing of the elements. You guys had a big discussion about the elements. So,
Yes.
and he knew of the Aarakocra too, and they come at a time when things are out of balance. And
So I'm going to draw.
he's assuming that this guy, I mean, he didn't have a reason to tell you about Ogamash before, so
Yeah. So,
it's like,
you know, since he was writing all the stuff in the druidic language, whatever that they recognized, I'm going to draw also the symbol of my tattoo. I'm not going to tell him what it is and ask if he recognizes it or knows what it's about.
you showed me this before.
You've not come across anything new? seem to have some new experiences with elemental information.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just seems like you've been studying more of it since we spoke about it last.
Well, now that the elements are out of place, well, think about it and such, but Ogrenmash is... There are two elements that rule this black earth, which seem to be a stone, and these... I don't want to say Ogrenmash is evil. It's not really evil. It's more chaos, and there's people that will worship such elements, and you could almost say I'm a worshiper, but I'm a worshiper of nature.
Well, we'll obviously accept any help that we can get. I'm a little perplexed why you've decided to wait until this point to accompany us on our journey and on our...
We had discussed that I would come, when you come back, I would go with you. But I was...
No,
with
you
the
were
vision,
too
I went early. I wanted to go scope out real quick. I was gonna come there and come back, and then I had another profound image in my head. Almost a headache, as if the gods were telling me something. I headed back.
Could you describe a little bit more detail what you envisioned?
I envisioned the world being remade to a destruction, total destruction. It was quite vivid. I had not had such a vision like that ever. I think.
What?
Criella, I think you need an answer, right? Do you see it, Criella? I see him.
Oh. Hmm.
What was that?
Sid, even with this horrendous vision, what made you decide to come back when you knew the dire need for us to go to this temple? Why did you not finish and then head back after, when the knowledge you would have gained would have been invaluable?
I had a fear that this codex would be stolen.
And you were right.
Indeed. I cannot find it. This is not where I left it. There was a stone in there, so I hid my things. It's not there. I thought maybe I misplaced it. I'm old and I forget things.
Well,
Not like that, I think.
Maybe we should be
you guys can roll your rolls, by the way.
Okay.
And obviously do that in the tower.
I'm just gonna say maybe we should retrieve this codex before we assault this temple. If that's the case. If this information is so valuable to you, maybe we should know what it says before then. We may be able to obtain this book.
Yes. I heard that Brendan Thor's back. Wilder told me. Wilder's just listening. He's kind of staying back.
I want to kind of observe Wilder. Does he look like, even though Wolf has calmed down, does he look like he's calming down too, or does he still look like he's on edge? Like
he's just
Like,
kind
how
of
does-
looking at the from the tree at the corner. He's acting like he's tending some flowers. You can roll insight if you want to figure out anything more.
I just
So,
wonder if he's calmed at all.
Wilder hasn't actually chatted with Wolf since we've been back.
No.
So how could he have told him that Brendan Thor was back? Because he's not been talking this whole time, and this is the first he's seen him since we've been back.
Well,
Oh,
only
me-
since we've been here.
Me and
He may
Wilder,
have-
we've talked. Yes. I've
He
been
may have
kind of
before then.
short with them. This whole thing makes me nervous. I fear something bad is coming. Okay, you guys sneak there. None is the wiser, by the way.
We're good.
You guys are in some bushes nearby if you want.
Do I think Wilder's acting weird or no? Not weird, but still on edge like he was before.
Yeah. You think that the flowers he's tending, he's not really attending.
So it still seems strange. So
Yeah,
something is
he's
still
just-
wrong with Wolf. I'm going to message again, see if people are nearby anymore. When they will be back. Because I don't want to.
Okay, you send out a
go
message.
anywhere with Wolf
Who do you send a
without
message to?
everyone. I don't know, I'll try Malichor. See.
Okay.
Can I make an insight?
You can message Malichor in a actual message. So if you right click over his thing, you can get a whisper up. It's a little head with the lines coming out of the mouth, and you can actually whisper to him.
Yeah. While she's doing that, I just want to. Can I roll an insight check on Wolf? I just, based on all of our conversations, I mean,
Sure,
I know
yeah,
he's.
go ahead. Yeah, you guys can do that anytime, by the way. Because you already know that he's acting weird, so you're welcome to do it anytime. You think Wolf is being damn honest to you.
Okay.
So he's telling the complete truth.
All right. Okay. I'll just say, well, Wolf, then what do you need, and when do you want to leave to do this? We're with you, obviously.
By the way, you guys can hear what they're saying now too. So, you guys rest for today. It's been a while. You come back. We'll take off early tomorrow morning. If you need more days, we can, but I suggest going sooner than later. All of a sudden, Vhajjharma goes, and then Wolf looks at Vhajjharma. He's like, you can't hold your smoke. Oh, it's because you've been away. Here you go. I got this. He goes in the box. I got this lighter weed here. It's much softer. Here you go. He puts it in his pipe, and he goes and hands it to you. This should clear that out. And oh, wait a minute. He gets up and he goes into the hut.
Okay. So I just sort of smile.
So he's
and
in the hut,
and
getting in something.
do whatever.
I'll look at Vhajjharma kind of oddly after she made the noise. Like, what?
When I see him go into the hut, I would like to come up alongside of it.
Okay, still in stealth?
Yes.
Alright. Nobody can see you, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. I'll go towards the rear entrance.
Alright, okay, you do that in message. Yeah, perfect, man. That's awesome.
So.
So what are you doing, Malichor? I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted to get closer to a rear entrance, still in stealth.
Okay. You can. Well, there's only one entrance, so that's to the side where the trees where you guys are sitting are at.
Oh, I can't.
There's a kid there in the house. Hello, kid.
Yes, I heard him get up.
It's the weekend.
It's zombie time.
That's right.
Anyways, where you guys at? What are you guys doing? So
Just.
there's only one door on the side here. I will point an arrow where that's at. Right there. I will move the magic thing because that's gonna be disturbing. We'll put your characters where they need to be, since it sounds like you guys are about to do some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
This is the question. Do we want to start any battles, or do we want to go to bed and
let's play this out. I mean, if you guys are still can be up, then you should be up. But we won't go into anything that's long. So
Here we go.
Because we built up a tension, and now if you destroy it now, you'll be like, what's going on? If you guys are gonna do something, then you should see what's going on. But we won't get into obviously anything that'll be a really long time.
Wait, what's the door opening? The 5 or the arrow?
What is this thing doing on here? Why is he here? This should not be here. And I'll just use. Man, I wish I could just get rid of the things. What's the 5 is the door. The way the door is to this place.
Okay.
So what's his name is in the hut. He's there in the middle in the hut.
As soon as he gets up and goes in, I obviously heard from Vhajjharma. I'm gonna stand up and say, "Wolf, my friend, let me help you with that." And I'm gonna follow him into the.
Oh no, I got it.
No, it's just, you haven't been feeling well. Let me help you with that.
Would you like to roll deception?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, Vhajjharma and Kevril are in the hut, right?
No, they're outside.
Oh, they're outside.
I'm still no back.
Yeah, they're out in the. So here, I'll show you where they're at. They're here on the side. So, whoops, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
I don't know where you're at. You're at the side there.
I'm
you
at
guys
the door.
are there. Who is this? Right. Oh, that's Wolf. It's hard to tell. And Vhajjharma's like here, right? There's like the clearing down right by this tree. So it's probably right here, actually. Okay. And your deception roll. Let me roll insight. No, I insist. Stay out. Please. My place is a mess.
I'm gonna.
And he slams the door shut.
He slams the door. I'm gonna go in the front door and say, "Wolf, I smell weed. I haven't had a smoke yet.
Okay.
You've left me out."
You go up to the front door then?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so hard. I gotta get rid of these things to see. I think that's you right here. So you go to the front door, which is right there, which is a side door. Same thing. You're like, no, I got it.
Is there a window in the door?
There is a peephole to the door, yes, but it's closed. And
Alright.
he closes the shutters.
That's a little bit odd.
So what do you guys do?
I am going to cast Minor Illusion to make the sound of what's his name, the boy, crying and calling for Wolf.
We're gonna make it.
I'm going to make it on the road.
Okay. Woof! 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 And you guys hear nothing.
Okay. Let's just do it.
Just go in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the door. He went in the side. Marc or Malichor's in the front, so I'm just gonna open the door. No,
Okay.
you know what? I insist. You must need some help in there. It's taking you way too long.
All right. So you guys position yourself where you need to go, where you're gonna be.
All right, so he ended in the back, right?
Right at the front door.
I'm gonna be in the back here.
I'm ready to breach.
And you don't hear. There's no response. Woof!
Okay.
Woof! The illusion, I'm assuming, is still going.
He has disappeared.
Come out!
Go-
I hurt myself.
Go in the front. I'm going in the door.
Yeah.
I'll last for a minute, so.
All right,
Yeah.
please make a athletics roll.
Can I use acrobatics or no?
No,
No, Malichor's going
That's
in
me,
the door.
'cause
Malichor's
it's-
on that side. The door's on
Oh,
the
okay.
arrow going out.
You
so
want it in the
door goes.
tower or no?
No, you'll know if you break open the door.
Yep.
You kick in the door, and you basically kick it off its hinges, and it goes flying back. It's leaning on one hinge. As you do that, you see a hut. In there is a hay area where you probably slept. Actually, it's a bed of moss, nicely kept, looks super soft. And in there, you can see this place is a total wreck. Sure enough, there's the stone, but you don't know about this, but the others would know about it. The hollow stone that's lifted up from the floor. You can see paper strewn about. This place is a total mess, and there's no one in here.
Damn it.
All right. And I'm guessing I'm gonna call out. Come in! Come in!
All right, so everyone goes in there.
No, I'm going to stay out just in case somebody appears on the outside.
Good call.
Okay.
I'm going.
How long does Vhajjharma's spell last?
Which
My
one?
detect magic.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, it's
Because it was
done?
10 minutes, you guys were talking, yeah. It's
Oh,
only lasted
alright.
10 minutes.
Maybe.
Do you want me to do it again?
Can I make a perception check to see
You
if
can
I
just cast it straight if you have it memorized, but I don't care if you have it memorized, it's fine.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear or feel anybody trying to get by me?
Yeah, sure, make a perception check.
I will cast it again. I'll just cast it as a spell. It won't take me 10 minutes.
Yes,
I don't
exactly.
care.
That's what I'm saying, you can do that. But you had to
Yeah.
set the mark off your spell, that's all. I
Yeah,
want to know.
I'll just cast it as a spell. It's fine.
I'm gonna make a perception check just to check the interior to see if there's anything that looks weird besides it being tossed to.
Okay, detecting
Okay.
magic. Other invisible bodies, or did he just disappear like that other guy in the castle?
You detect magic. You don't see anything. Yeah, you don't see anything.
He's gone.
1 minute. Actually, you do see something. There's something magical coming from the hut inside the door. There's a staff on the bed.
Okay. Can I go identify it?
You go take a look at it. It takes like 10 minutes to cast identify, or an hour. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, it's a long.
Yeah, it's a while. So as you come up, you do identify it as his staff.
It says it takes a minute.
A minute. Okay, it takes a while.
It was Wolf's staff.
Yes.
Okay. I will keep it.
Okay. You go to pick it up, and you are attacked. Becoming visible is a creature that you all have never seen before.
Well, that's
And
good.
this is where, yeah. At least I don't think you've seen before. I will give you the image. Oops, let me make sure that it's not identified. You see this attack you, and since it's surprise, we'll go through the surprise round, and then we'll just leave it from that.
I'm not surprised.
Of course you're not, smarty pants.
I'm not surprised because I'm not in there.
Yeah.
I probably-
You're not surprised. So I will just roll everyone's initiative, and we'll just go through that surprise round, and that'll be it. So creature goes before Malichor. The creature attacks Vhajjharma and slams her, or tries to. This is a surprise attack. Comes down with its fist as it goes, and it's a hit. Do you want to use shield?
Yes.
Okay. What is your armor class right now? Shield is 21. It goes through.
You okay?
Oh, actually, you can't use. Yeah, you can use your action because you got first initiative. You got initiative before them, but you do use a shield. It still goes through. Got 22, and it is going to do damage on you, and a lot. Luckily, you got that. Whatchamacallit.
So it's half.
The amulet.
It gets a surprise attack. I don't know if that did that do extra damage. Nope. It should half you automatically because you have it on
it
you.
gave me 6.
Yeah, okay. And oh shit, I gotta do it this way. Good. Oh, there it is. 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, you are so lucky.
What does that mean?
You are completely lucky, okay? You take half of 26, so you take 13 points of damage. It rolled mostly 1s on 12 die 6, so you are very lucky.
12 die 6?
Yeah.
What the F?
It also gets 3 attacks. This one, your shield is up. It goes through your shield. I should do it automatically. Did you add 12 to it? To your
Go to
damage?
bed. Or
'Cause
lay in bed.
You had
Or lay in
7,
bed.
so you should be at 19.
Lay in my bed.
I don't think it's working right. Let me calculate it. Let's see, 7, and that was half of that was.
It should be 26 total, right?
Let me calculate it. 13 plus 12 is 25. You should have 25 damage on you. And its last attack.
Dang.
Let me see. During first round. Oh. You're probably going down. So where's the creature? It's attack. Yeah. Okay. So you take another 12 die, whatever.
What?
Yep.
That's freaking crazy.
That is crazy. $10. So 21 points of damage. You go down. So we'll just put like 50 on you. And then it hits you again as you're down.
What?
Yeah, this guy's going.
Attack?
This guy's going in for the kill.
Don't I get an attack on this?
No, he went before you. So you go. If you're not surprised, you go in initiative order. And then he went before you.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have him showing. And he does it again. It's basically he gets advantage to his roll. You don't have shield anymore. You still have to roll attack. It's kind of dumb, but yeah.
I thought he had 3. Didn't he already hit me 3 times?
That's a hit. No, that was the second time. This time, I'm just gonna roll this out. You have a slight possibility of death. But you have an amulet on. That'll probably save you, so.
What else?
What the hell is happening?
Basically, this guy pounded her in the face. She went boof! And pounded her in the other side of the face, boof! And then she went down, and as he's down, it's on top of her, just pounding her in the face, trying to kill her.
Why'd you pick her?
Because I was
she was
touching
inside.
the thing. I was
Yeah,
close.
it went invisible.
Oh.
So he rolls his damage on that twice.
He rolls it for the first round. It's a little bit better than a lot better than a thief, let's say. That's its only real ability.
That's insane.
You guys can roll later if you want to figure out maybe what it could be, but 22 plus the damage before, which was I didn't go through that. Let me do it again. Plus 8. That is luckily for you not enough to kill you. So if it would have really rolled high, because you have half damage, it's not enough to kill you. So it goes to smash your face and can't seem to smash your face to a bloody pulp. And as soon as it does that, you now have 2 death saves, or 2 bad death saves. What do they call that? Failed death saves.
Misses.
Yeah.
Somebody
automatically gives you 2 misses. So
somebody stabilize her.
we can play a little bit longer if you want to find out what happens with her, or we can just leave it right there. Up to you guys. This is round. We go to round 1. It's the top of initiative. First up is Kevril.
Well, no, I get 3 attacks because.
Oh yeah, you can do your attacks. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do your surprise. So your turn. It depends what you want to do. You're just gonna attack it. Nice.
Well,
that's fine. That's a miss. You come inside swinging.
No.
You're probably dead.
Probably not.
You missed it again? Whoa, okay. And then you do your third attack.
A 17 missed?
Yes.
Oof. There you go.
A crit is a crit, but it's on your 1d4, so not the best crit. You can just roll it on it, it should do it automatically. Yeah, it did. Okay, 8 points of damage. You hit it in its side, and it just kind of looks at you, and it has no mouth. And you can see its white eyes just kind of look at you. And then it's the top of the initiative, so we can either leave it there or whatever you guys want. Top of the initiative, Kevril goes first. It probably wouldn't take too long to find out what happens with Vhajjharma, depending what Kevril does.
How you feeling, babe?
Just do it. Just do it.
All right.
She's up next, so she's rolling her death save.
There's
next.
nothing that I can do about it, so.
Yeah, basically.
All right, I will use my action called defense Step of Wind. I want to disengage using key, but as my action, I want to grab Vhajjharma and get her out of the hut. So I'm gonna get her out. Use my. I think I'm probably within range, right? I don't know where I am exactly in proximity to this thing.
I mean, it's just like real where things are at. Where's Vhajjharma? I think she's over here. Is that Vhajjharma? Yes. So she's inside. She got the thing. So she's like right there. He's right next to her, pounding her, and he's right there. So
okay, he can reach me.
You can just go around. You can just go around. It's only 15 movement, and you can grab her. We'll take your action to grab her. And now she's up next, and she'll have to roll a death save.
Well, I want to use a key point to take a bonus action. Can I use a bonus action to use my healing kit on her? I don't know if a healing kit's a bonus.
You can use your action to do a healing kit. I think you have to use your action. Well, no, because you can only dash or disengage. That's the only 2 things you can do with your bonus action. So you can still have movement, so you can still disengage. You can try to drag her out if you want, but picking her up, it takes an action to do that. So
I could drag her though.
Yeah, you could try dragging her after you use your healing kit if you want to use your healing kit.
All right, so rather than a healing kit, I'll use a healing potion.
Okay, good idea.
Just to get her.
Here,
And then I'll try.
let me put her at 43. You can just roll it, and then she's up. I'll just roll it for you.
What is it? 1 die 4 plus 1?
2 die 4 plus 2.
2 die 4 plus 2. Oh shit, I don't remember. What does it die?
Want me to roll it?
I can never remember what it is.
Nice.
There you go.
8. You have 8 hit points. Yay! You're not gonna die today. That was close.
I know you're disappointed.
Not really. I don't like killing characters. So you can. Well, she's up now, so you can use your action. You can't grapple her. And essentially,
if she's up, then I'm just going to turn around. I'll use a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes. Then I'll do flurry of blows. Just get that in.
Okay. Sure.
Does it hit the R? Why can't I drag it on there? Damn it.
You can do it in the combat tracker, right?
I don't know. Let me see.
No, yeah, combat tracker works.
Fine.
It's probably easier if there's only one creature in there, then you know what one it is. That's a miss. That's another miss. You rolled the same on both.
I'm awesome.
Yeah. Vhajjharma, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to use my magic missile wand. And I'm going to shoot him 4 times.
Okay.
4 times, so that will be 3 and 3 more.
How many charges you want to use?
4 charges.
Okay.
So 3 on the first and then 3 more individual ones.
So that'll be 6 total.
Yes.
You can just roll all 6 on him. He doesn't have a way to shield that.
Okay.
Pretty much most creatures aren't going to have a way to shield it. So. Except for maybe mages.
My thing is missing. Where's my magic missile thing?
So if you go to actions,
yeah, I know, but it's not in my list.
Here, yeah, it's in
There it is.
Yeah, so you gotta, where it says display, you gotta go to actions.
Yeah.
Under actions, under display.
Which
in the
one
very
is
bottom.
he? Which one is he?
Unidentified creature.
You can go, if you go to your combat tracker, he's an unidentified creature, the one that's in red.
I was gonna say, like, none of my things are listing names right now.
Do you know where the combat tracker is?
Yes. Give me a second.
You can just roll it in the window, it will calculate it. Fine.
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
That's funny because
what?
Those are 1 die 6s, so that's not. You don't want to roll it like that. You want to.
I didn't do anything. I just pushed the button.
Yeah.
What did he mean? Roll like what?
You rolled something else.
Put the damage on you.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what it was supposed to do.
No.
Actually, you did by 6 die 6. That's awesome.
I'll just roll it. You're doing six of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then you add 6 to that, so the total is 18 points of damage. And is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I get anything else.
There's
Do I?
movement, there's bonus actions, I don't know. It's up to you.
Well, maybe I should move my ass out of the way.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Where do you move?
My map.
Out the door?
Yep.
I don't know. My map is gone. Can you give it back to me?
Mm-hmm. So you can move like right here if you want, out the door. You can still see in.
Yeah, I think I should move out the door.
Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, he gets an attack of opportunity against you.
Great. Maybe I should just take it.
You still got shield, so there's that. That's with. Why did it roll with advantage? I have no idea.
Miss.
Something on you. Oh, you have unconscious on you. That's why. Wait a minute. Let me take that off. Real quick. So
You missed anyway.
I know, but I gotta take it off just to chill. Let me do it. Let me take it off so that it doesn't happen again. Okay. Its turn. Oh, I didn't read that. It also has advantage on all this attacks too. Yeah, it also got advantage. I didn't roll all those with advantage against you, but they should have been. But whatever. So it's gonna go past Kevril. Actually, it doesn't even have to. Well, so you're probably there. Oops, that's it. Sorry. So you probably ran there, so it couldn't go up to you, you know. But it does run past Kevril, so you get an attack of opportunity, and it goes after Vhajjharma.
Do I get an attack too if I'm within a 10-foot range?
Oh yeah, you get your attack of opportunity.
All right. Here's
But
mine.
you both do.
Damn it.
Fucking, what's wrong with you? You're broken.
Ugh.
Alright,
You bet.
it's gonna attack Vhajjharma. It doesn't get his awesome surprise ability, so that's done. No surprises. But it attacks Vhajjharma. That is a hit. Would you like to use a shield?
Yes.
Okay, you block that one. As his blue shield comes up, sparks come flying off, and you hear Wilder scream, "Ah!" He's like, what the fuck? Second attack. That is a miss as it hits your shield. And then third attack. That is a hit as it goes through your shield. Partially resisted. You have, yeah, you're still up. Good job.
Killing me, Smalls.
And next up is Criella.
It's trying.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
since he's got his back to me, I'm going to start with my bonus action by casting Hex on it.
Okay. Yeah, you can just put it right on it, and then I think it'll give it its.
I'm trying to figure out which
remember.
one is it.
If you go on your character sheet, you go to actions, and then it's Hex right there. It has a little symbol on it. You can just.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out which character to drop it on.
Oh, you can go in the combat tracker. So I put it on there, but if you go in the combat tracker, then it's easier.
Oh, I
Like
see.
if you can't find them on the map, like this. I'm gonna have to
Got
get rid of those lines for this map or something. I don't know. It's not the map's not big enough. That's the problem.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot him in the back after I do that.
Okay. Wait a minute. Shit, he's got two of them on him. So just a sec, because you put it on there and then I put it on there. Let me take away one, because I think it doubles it. There you go. You can. What'd you hex him for? What was the ability?
It's the spell Hex.
I know, but you have to choose the ability that they.
Oh, right. For they have disadvantage on saving throws.
Dexterity or strength or.
What's their strength?
Strength. Okay, good choice. Roll your damage on it. It should add the damage to it. And then next, you can move too.
Nice.
I'd also like some sneak attack damage, please. Since
+4, and he's next to someone. Yes, you can do that. Roll an extra die 6 because it didn't add the die 6 to it.
Okay.
It should have, but it didn't. So 4 more. That's necrotic. Doesn't matter. It's not resistant to anything. So I'm just add 4 more to that. Alright.
Not too shabby.
You think?
And I actually can't disengage because I already used my bonus action to cast Hex. So.
But you don't need to disengage because you're not by him. They're out by the trees.
Sure,
But
I meant hide.
the blue flower is Vhajjharma. The plus is the orange guy is the guy you're hitting.
Okay. So the last thing I'll do is I'll just order my raven to dive bomb his head to give advantage to whoever is attacking him next.
Yay.
Okay. Nice choice. Next up, Malichor. Do your things.
I'm gonna rage.
Whip his ass.
Yeah. And then I'm going to rush out and attack. And I get advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on your first attack only.
20?
I believe that's probably a hit, so yeah.
They're aliens?
Second attack. Third.
So, did you roll your damage on it for the first one, or no? You did.
Yeah, it was 11.
Wait a minute. What did it do? It must have 196 plus 7. Okay. Alright, yeah, you missed with those. Alright. You can
24
move.
total.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna guess you're gonna stay there. So.
It should be 24 total. Only gave him 13
Why would it be 24?
because I hit him twice.
Yeah. Just on the third.
This one, it put damage on Malichor instead of the creature.
Yeah, should be.
73. I got it. I only see attack.
No, it should be It should be 79.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Should be 79. Went from 55 to 68. Should be 79.
I think 73, because he was only 68, and that was 5 more, right?
No, it's 24 total. So it went from 55 to 68.
Because it says that the 5 damage went to Malichor, which was actually giving him half damage because he's
Yes,
right.
it's 11
Oh,
and
okay,
13.
got it.
It should
Okay,
be 79.
yeah, got it.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna stay right in his face.
All right. Next up is Kevril.
Well, I'll move up 5 feet, so if he moves,
You mean
then I can get an opportunity.
I mean, you already. Oh.
Alright, already.
I see.
It doesn't matter. Just
I'm just gonna run to where I can get to him, that's all.
Yep. Cool. Kill.
And I'm gonna hit him a bunch of times.
It probably won't be too long. Now what happens on this? Like.
Nobody can stand against the might of Shadow Company.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do 4 hand strikes. That's what I'll do. That's miss because I'm awesome.
there you go.
There, finally.
Nice.
Third one.
Nice.
And my last one.
Wow.
You did flurry of blows, right? Because that's 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So flurry of blows.
Yes, flurry of blows.
It cost him something though, key. So.
Oh, yeah, it cost me key points to do it.
Yeah.
But I used.
All right.
There we go. I just punched him
Nice.
once.
It's Vhajjharma's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to take a healing potion.
Good call.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. It's what one? The greater, or I think you have the greater.
I
right?
only have a regular, I think.
Okay. Then it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
You roll 2d4. You get the 4-sider.
Yeah, I know, but
It's 9. You heal
How?
9.
Got 9 back.
I haven't. No, I was trying to do it the way Kevril did it by typing things in, but
Slash die. And
okay.
You might be able to do slash D even, but I think it's die and then the number.
And
So you're
then,
at 32.
then I'm going to use bonus action. I'm going to cast Misty Step,
Sweet.
Oh,
Cool.
and I
You're
don't
30
know.
feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Over on this side, behind everybody.
Great.
very good.
Very smart.
Here you go behind the hut, then no one can see you, right? And
Alright,
there you went.
yeah, because I can go just straight, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm over here now. 35,
1, 2,
10,
3,
50,
4, 5,
6.
6.
Yeah.
And you still have your movement.
Oh, that's right.
Run my ass away. I want to hide in the trees over here. It's pretty ugly.
Okay.
I'm hiding in the trees. Okay.
Sounds like a good plan. Good job there. You saved yourself from a possible death. Again. Alright.
That's
It's
the
turn.
idea.
It turns invisible.
Sweet.
No, you can still hit it. Maybe.
You indeed can. It is now invisible. Let me see what it gets for a basic dexterity check. Okay, you guys can all hear it leaving, so you can make your opportunity attacks. You have disadvantage on your attacks.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's below your passive perception, so you tell it's leaving. So, leaving the area, you can make attacks with disadvantage, just an opportunity attack. Anyone that's next to it, except for Criella can't. So that is a miss.
Where did it go? Oh, I just roll it, I guess, because I can't see it, right?
Yeah, you can just roll it. Yeah, I made it invisible, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, you
I'll tell
hit
you,
it.
that's a hit. What do you get? What'd you get? This could be it. Oh, it's so close. But you didn't kill it. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Alrighty. Now comes the guessing game.
I should have a pretty good idea where it is since I just wailed on it, right?
No, it left your area.
Can,
Oh, right.
can
You
we,
guys did attack of opportunity because you could tell it was leaving. You knew
I
where
gotcha.
it was at, so you can just do it. But
the bats can see invisible, right?
I'm visible.
Well, the bats can see it though, right?
Yeah, because they use echolocation.
Oh, maybe.
but
Yeah.
he has a raven, and there is a bat here too. So
I have a bat. Yes.
you have a bat.
I will do bat. See if bat can find it.
Criella, your turn.
My turn. Which direction was it? Did it turn and then go invisible, or did it go invisible and then?
It went invisible. It wasn't gonna show where it was going. First thing I want to do is just get out of sight, so I can get scared.
Is it leaving a blood trail?
It's Criella's turn.
Oh,
This is a really grassy area. Can I see the grass moving at all?
Oh, there you go.
You can roll a perception check, sir. It will be verse. It gets so you get disadvantage. So you got to roll again.
Okay.
And then we'll take the lower roll. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. The rules for invisibility: you have disadvantage on your roll. They have advantage on their hide. So, you have bonuses to hide. Oops. Oh yeah, you think it went over by that tree right there? Yeah, I'll show you where you think it is.
Okay. I am going to fly over here, and I have in my belt pouch conveniently available 1,000 ball bearings that I am going to unleash onto the ground.
Awesome. They'll make it difficult terrain.
Yes, and I'll also see them when they move.
Exactly.
Yes.
Inspiration.
Already got it.
No.
Yeah, you don't get it. It's just an attack. Are you gonna do anything else like attack? Oh, wait, that's I think action to put out ball bearings. So I think that is your action. So
Okay. If it is,
you can
call it
disengage and move if you want.
No, I wanna be able to stay right there and see any of these ball bearings moving and what direction it might be heading in.
Malichor, you're up.
I'm watching Criella, and I'm dashing towards where the ball bearings are,
Criella says, "I think he's over here."
and I'm gonna toss my net.
Okay, roll with disadvantage, please.
See,
Or yeah, roll with disadvantage.
it's either that or should I try to grapple since I'd have advantage
Use the
while
net.
raging? So it'd be an even roll, right?
True. Yeah, do whatever you want.
I'll
I'm not
grapple.
gonna tell you what to do.
So I just have to roll a regular athletics roll.
Yeah, versus. He gets advantage though.
I rolled the same one.
Some reason you rolled with advantage.
I know, but it was the same number.
Yeah.
Both are the same number?
Yeah, I rolled 2 19s.
Yeah. Okay, we'll discount that. That's fine. Oh, you're raging. That's why. Okay, he gets advantage. Let's see what he rolls. He does piss poor, so you got him hugged.
Nice.
Over here!
You can attack him too.
Oh, well,
Because a grapple is it counts as one of your attacks. Not your bonus attack. You only get one more. Your bonus attack is only if you're using your full arm, obviously.
Probably don't get to use my glaive, though, as it's a two-handed weapon. I'll just use a hand
No,
axe.
you don't like this. No.
No, I'll just use a hand axe.
Got him in the neck.
Don't kill him now.
You drop your glaive, pull out the hand axe. You gotta roll with disadvantage. So roll again, please. Attack while out of ammo. That's funny. You're just hitting them. That's a hit. Malichor goes for the killing blow. How do you do this, as they say?
Well, I dive, and then I drop the glaive and I reach up grab my axe belt, and just bring it across the front of his neck.
Alright.
What do
Blood,
you think is it?
a black liquid comes spraying out as he crunches his throat, and he kind of looks at you.
He's not
and
invisible anymore.
You hear his last words in your head. Which are
A death curse.
Probably.
Too late.
no, what would that be? I'm sorry, I gotta look. I don't remember the name of it. He's like, the crushing wave will kill you! And then he goes down.
Crushing wave. No, we have the water amulet.
That's right.
Nope.
So you guys killed this creature, which is a greater doppelganger, just to let you know.
Sweet.
Which is basically double of regular good doppelganger, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Unsurprised. What's that?
He's a super power.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And
now we're in trouble and we have to go after the Riverguard Keep and kill those motherfuckers and get
and
the
you guys go back
books.
to the tree with the news, and sure enough, it is Woof. Woof. There's blood at the
That's a
tree.
shame.
Wilder cries
Aww.
at the tree, and you can hear the howl of the bear. So
Oh, this is bad news.
this is bad news.
Definitely not good.
So, with this realization that with this happening and almost very close to Vhajjharma's death, whatever's going on it's rather it's serious. These guys are not. These guys aren't playing. They're not taking captives either.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I shall be resting first before we venture out.
Yeah. You guys rest. That's not a problem. So, next session we'll probably just take off. We'll figure out how much time you guys want to rest and all that stuff, and then we'll probably do a funeral, and then you guys will take off. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Anyways, that's it. Sorry, it's a very somber note to leave it on.
Good session, group.
Yeah,
That was-
survived.
that was
That's good.
Thanks for not letting me die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I think if you want to use the healer's kit, I think you would have died.
It's about time somebody else was in that situation.
This is twice now.
Maybe
I've
the
had my turns.
maybe the city will give us some better healing now that we're saving their ass every week.
I doubt it.
No, all churches take money for healing.
Seem to be pretty ungrateful. So
I mean, the city's got to make dues. If all churches for every adventures that did good, if the churches gave them free shit, they would never get anything. So
No, you're true. That's right. I agree with that.
I understand.
So, anyways, so it's not like they're being total prudes to you or anything like that, but they did give you. Remember, they did give you a horse and cart. So
Yeah.
use your connections that way.
That is true.
Well, I have lots of things to sell and a couple spells I want to get, so...
Yes, that will take some days to do before you go out. Some time. Well, it would take maybe a day, and it will take time for the spells to get there, unless you have some on stock.
Will we get an awesome amount of experience for today?
Oh,
An awesome amount.
yeah, I don't think anyone will go up in level.
I'm just so close to the next level, so...
I don't know how close I am. I probably should look.
I'm pretty close.
I'm like 821.
Oh, I think I'm more than that.
I'm 1,500 away.
Yeah, I don't think you get it. You will get that.
No, I'm like
Yeah,
3,000.
Now that you guys are higher in level, it takes a little bit more.
I don't get a whole lot of cool stuff at 6th level anyways, but...
I don't either, but I wouldn't mind hit points.
Yeah, my fists become magical weapons, though, so that's pretty cool.
That is pretty awesome. Like Iron Fist.
Yeah, right, like that.
Even though they started
Only
to make
without
the show,
all the bad fucking writing.
they made the show awesome the last 2 episodes, and then they cancel it.
Oh, did they officially cancel it? I didn't know that.
It
Yeah.
just took too long to be worthwhile.
They canceled Luke Cage today too.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
they
I
did.
liked
That one was
Yeah.
good.
We'll
That
see how
was decent.
Daredevil is, but Punisher was.
The best
Punisher
one.
and Jessica Jones were just awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
I can
Punisher
just
by
look at
far.
it. What am I doing? Stupid me. Sorry.
It's a good thing we have a lot of versatility in this group,
Yeah,
minus the cleric. But
that's why we have healing potions.
yeah,
600.
Would be nice to
Burn
have.
through those.
Yeah, that would be nice.
maybe we can hire a cleric to travel with us
Yeah, maybe.
Got enough money at this point.
as an NPC.
Yeah.
So can I just make a new one? Oh, I wish I could just make a new one, but let me see one that's. I gotta make a. Let me make an encounter real quick so I can put it in here. It's nice having track of everything. So,
Did we ever?
but it'll be 600 apiece. So.
Alright.
Oh, so close.
Yep. So close.
Did we ever have a campaign where we had any underlings?
Not that lived for any
Rifts.
time. I think Spelljammer we had NPCs that piloted the ships for us, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had.
We had lots of underlings
in
and
that.
riffs.
yeah, that's true.
If we go to Spelljammer, I think there'll definitely probably be crews and shit like that. So, what was I gonna do? Make an encounter. Put the greater doppelganger on there.
14143.
So what do we have? How many did we get?
Just don't change it. Did you change it? Oh.
No.
All right. Well, you add it yourself then.
Just looking at
I was
it.
gonna do it for you.
Yeah, do it.
Too late. It's been people
yeah,
add it. Well, you gotta take it away.
I didn't
Oh,
add
yeah.
mine.
I will take
I
it.
didn't do anything. I just was looking at it.
857 away.
Did you take it away? Okay. Cool. Thanks. I will add it for you. Ugh. Greater Dop. How about that? 'Cause I'm never gonna attempt to spell it because that would be disastrous. There you go.
Cool.
That should do it. Cool. Good session. Oh, the bear takes a liking to Malichor, by the way.
Sure. It needs a new master.
So do we get to bear to come with
You
us
do.
now?
Sweet.
And Malichor, you can take a. We made up a feat for characters who wanted pets, so you can take pet feats if you want, which will increase your bear. We'll go over that. It could be like
Alright.
sense a spell. You think about what it is. It can't be like obviously too powerful. It could be like. Maybe we'll give you like a beast master, like you're able to communicate with animals, see through
Like
its eyes.
Beast Bond or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like,
I think I already get that though as a spell, right? Yeah, Beast Sense anyway.
yeah, but it's not. Beast Bond would be like all the time, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So
alright.
it would be more permanent. Or you can like level up the bear when you go up in level. That would be a feat. So that gets more hit dice as you go up in level, shit like that.
Right.
But it definitely gravitates towards you, Malichor.
Wait.
Also, there's a staff. There is a staff.
Yeah,
there.
the staff.
The staff is a
That I almost
very
died for. It better be
powerful
fucking
staff. It is a. It's pretty fucking good, and will help you. So you're not supposed to use it, but I'll let you use it because you guys don't have a cleric in the group. But
Unless
only
we had Wilder come with us.
No, we're not gonna play that. I don't really want to play him, and
That's tedious.
He is a kid.
and we have a hard enough time controlling these guys as it is, and you guys are doing good. So, it is after identify after you sleep with it. It
Like
is a-
everything else.
It is a staff of healing. It's a rare item. It's definitely worth a lot, but it does like cure wounds, lesser restoration, and mass cure wounds on it.
Oh.
I will. Can I share?
Well,
this?
shit, I could have used that.
Not unconscious, you couldn't have, no.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be attuned to it, so you would have to wait an hour, and while the guy pounded you in the face.
Right.
Did it show up on your thing? Oh wait, let me put it in the character sheet. That's a little easier. Inventory. Go.
That guy hit like a truck.
He did hit like a truck.
Yeah, no, that was a serious encounter. I'm surprised you didn't die. I'm glad you didn't die. And believe me, I don't like killing characters, but D&D's no fun if there's no chance of it. So.
Oh, you gotta have a risk, yeah.
Yeah. So you have the Staff of Healing. So here, let's read what this shit does. It does. You can go if you guys need to sleep. It's fine. You'll see it later. But it has 10 charges while holding it. You can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells from it. using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability modifier. You can use 1 charge would be Cure Wounds, up to 4th level. So like a 4th level Cure Wounds would be like
4d8.
More. I think it's.
Yeah, it's more than that.
No, it is 4d8. You're right.
4.
You're right. Yeah. Lesser Restoration. That's like blindness and shit like that. Some other things too. It's a very good spell. Wait, let me see what it does. It's you touch a creature and you can end either 1 disease, 1 condition affecting it, or 1 condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So that's useful. That's 2 charges. Or Mass Cure Wounds, which are 5 charges. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
Wow.
So if you spend the last charge, roll 1d20 on a roll of 1, staff vanishes in a flash of light, lost forever.
That's a pretty powerful item.
You can also use this as a spell focus.
Nice.
What does that mean?
Spell component.
Yeah, you don't have to use spell
holy
components.
items to cast their spells.
But I find a little necklace with like a crystal is a better spell focus because it's hard to lose, and people, if it's not magical, people don't usually take it away. Shit like that. The magical staff, everyone's going to be taking that, and there goes your spell focus. You can make a new one, but it takes time. Like if you're captured, and you want to cast your spells without your spell components.
That's why tattoos are cool.
Oh yeah, that's actually the best one you can.
Like the Iron Druid.
I have tattoos.
I know.
You do.
And that is your spell focus, if I remember. But just in case, I don't know. Anyways, that will be your guys' healing, and then you guys don't have to fucking worry about shit now.
As long as I'm conscious.
Right. Well, there's that.
Yeah. Keep your mage conscious.
And
that's generally a good rule, but it's also a rule that combating parties kill the mage first.
Yep. You kill the squishy thing first. That's how it works.
And you're safer. So keep that in mind when in combat.
I need a better armor class than it sounds like.
Yours is pretty good.
It's about as high as it can go.
Obviously not good enough.
Well, that dude got +9 to hit. I mean,
hey, that guy was a powerhouse.
Yeah, he was like a 6 challenge rating, which is just
and I took
above your guys' rating. So honestly, we were all 5th level, and we took out a young dragon, and that was at 10th level. And Aaron, not only does he not pull his punches, but he has a tendency to like go in the way of in the favor of the monster in a lot of calls. So it's very hard to kill his creatures, and we killed a 10th level, and when we did, we were all like, yeah! We thought we were gonna die, So it was awesome. Nothing does like 15d6.
That's insane.
Breath weapon, and that's just a young dragon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I need to be 7th level before that happens, and that's when I get the ability where I can completely avoid damage. And then I'd be like, okay, maybe we can try it.
Yeah.
No,
Alright then.
Alright, guys.
Cool.
Totes.
Alright. Have a good night. Get some sleep.
Sleep well.
Yep.
Bye.
You guys later.
Later.
Late.
Oh, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.